Yo, hello, hello, hello. Welcome in to the show. I don't know why I'm a sexy baritone today. Still a little sick. Still a little sick. I can pick it up. I can pick it up. Hey guys, Eli, the guy, sexiness alert. I mean, he is here. Eli is here. We need to change your intro sound. We don't have intro sounds here. We could add them. What do you guys think? Oh, Doggo's here. Doggo want a treat. Fine, chill. Fine, cutie. There she is. Back up. Pretty dog lights. Pretty dog lights on. Lay down. Your pretty self. Look at you. Look how good you are. Alright, little treats to me. Boom, boom. Good to see you, Kay. Good morning to you, my friend. Hope you and the little one are amazing. Not little anymore. Hope everything's great with you, homie. Yo, Carrot. Welcome in, buddy. News about Hightail. What news do we speak? Gosh, hold on, my cable's all stuck in my headphone cable is wrapped around the leg of my, what am I trying to say? Chair. That's the word. Man, I don't feel good. And now I'm trying to unwind it. Okay, I seriously, this is the most difficult thing I've ever had to do in my life. Here we go. Yeah, what's going on with Hightail? I don't really know that. I have heard of it. Obviously, but I don't know any news whatsoever. But I'd love to learn what the hell's going on with that. Okay, now I'm situated. Let's freaking go. That took a long time. I'm like 5 years old. Why my sickness alarm, sexy alarm went off? Because you have a sexy voice? Yo, no. I mean, yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm taking as many clips from I can in the last couple streams because, I'm going to post them alongside me yelping and screaming like a little girl, and then there'll be a nice, I think people will take the average of the two, and that'll be me. So, that's a joke, by the way. You know that you also know where you live, because when my pinky tingles, it means you're live. Fuck. I don't think you know where I live, but telling you not anything concerning. I mean, the pinky thing is something that I added to your. That's an implant. Just let's get that out in the open right now. Don't salute yourself too hard. There's a lot of radiation in there. Hope everyone's amazing today, though. Getting a release date after all these years. Oh, shit, let's go. Let's go. Should we do some research? Should we poke at it? Do boo boo boom boo. Adorbs. Yo. You have one ready, Carrot? All right, good to know. I'm not going to log in for a while then. This is kind of dope, dude. Wow. I mean, the movement is like next level. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know why. It just seems like a really fun mix between like Minecraft, obviously, and like dungeon style, like movement and like animation versus like sort of like, like a, third person, like Zelda type thingy. I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. Dude, what is this? Hightail. Okay, thank you. Well click. I mean, nobody asked, but thank you for your announcement. This looks awesome. I know, that's what I was saying. It's pretty dope. I mean, Kay is the one that brought this into our lives. Wait, are you saying that you're in charge? I'm confused here because I'm the boss. Don't forget. Hightail's been through a lot since the trailer came out in 2018. Early access day release date soon. I mean, okay, hold on. Is there like a website I can go to get more official information? When can we play? I mean, there's a lot here to read, but I wonder if this will work. I don't think this will work. I've never tried this, but there's no way this is gonna work. We're gonna find out. Nice. Okay, thanks for the information. I'm just fucking with the bot a little bit. No release date yet. Simon said ace. Okay, cool. Thanks, Kay. This is gonna be dope. Modding what's against again top priority. Also been core of the vision, critical long term survival. Man, this is really exciting. You mentioned it once before. I didn't really fully get to check it out at all, but what's up, Goob? Welcome in, Holmes. Pleasure to have you. Which food mod? I mean, we did add. Was that the last time you were here? Yeah, I think I probably like I think yeah, we definitely added one. I'm not sure if it's the one that you remember or not, but ultimate food, I think it was called. Quebec. Just looked like a funny way to say Quebec. As soon as I saw that, Eli, just triggered in my head. Quebec. I just felt that way for the rest of my life. Maybe a K on the end. Maybe a K on the end. Not a CK. Quebec is our cute mobs in the game, and it's adorable. Oh, shit, I pressed go. Sorry. Go, dummy. In the rain, too brightly burns me by. The one yesterday? Was it yesterday we did that? No. Was it yesterday? I feel like that's crazy. All right, back in. Let's do it. What did I add? So we added actually a big thing in the game now. We have seasons. So right now it's springtime. I don't know if you guys remember, but last time the grass is like kind of brown. There, you can still see the color over there. So pretty fun. It's gonna change throughout the year. At the top of the screen, we have a little thing that says what the season is and what year it is. So it's also a cool little kind of a side dish as like being a counter for us, so we can kind of like see how long the world has gone on for or whatever. Dude, in terms of food, yeah, we're all good to go with that. We have we got our cakes and we got our pies and we got all that shit. We got honestly like 41 pages of recipes in here. Most of them are swords, random like modded swords and like modded blocks and energy things and drinks and compasses and armor. Man, a lot of stuff in here. What did I hear something yelp? Did you guys hear that? Like a dog yelp? Huh, weird. All right, let's go take a sleep. Wait. Did you hear that? Oh, was that an armadillo? Homie. Oh. Okay, let's get him out of here because he's kind of in a shitty spot. Where can I put you, bro? I don't want to go back in there, though. I don't really need... I put it down here, remember? And he said, fuck that. He didn't want to be next to the thing that looked radioactive. Stay. All right. Now, a little more testing today. Let's put the night vision on. Sweet. And then put the skewed away. Boom, 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 boom. So, today, I thought we'd take a little bit of a break from sort of the more modded stuff we were doing. Like, we were doing a lot of work with blocks. I did get this finished. We started working on it yesterday. And after I added the seasons plugin, I put this together. Nothing special. This is exactly the same thing we did last time, so nothing new to see. The only difference is this time I used item pipes instead. So now we've got lots and lots of awesome resources coming in nonstop. We also have andesite being made right now, but we can change that to any other block we want. Let's keep it andesite for now. Can never get enough andesite, you know what I'm saying? Anyone wants to know about Hightail, go to the channel Quebec Corner for News. He's going to be releasing a video interview with the owner soon. Oh, let's go. All right, Kay. Hey, thanks for bringing that into our lives. You haven't mentioned it once before. Yo, GG on the dart explosion. That is incredibly low odds, Eli, to hit that so early in the stream. Like, that's like one in like hundreds. Like, that's crazy. GG's. Maybe more than hundreds. It's pretty rare. First dart jackpot. Wait, there was no other darts thrown yet? Was that the first one on the board? You've got to be shitting me. That's crazy. I had in my code. I have it where like as the stream goes on, the longer it's open, the more likely it is to hit the jackpot because I want it to clear automatically. So the fact that that just happened is crazy shit. Let's take a quick drink because I'm starting to get thirsty. Excuse me, armadillo. Huh, lurk bait is broken for some reason. You alright, lurk bait? Nope, it crashed. Wow, lurk bait crashed. I mean, that's like a staple, right, streamers? All right, so we're gonna do some exploring. GG on the explosion. Get that luck opening cases. How often are you cracking cases? What's your case life like? Tell me all your dirty secrets. We've got our weapons. Yeah, we can just go for a fly. Cool. Oh, wow. Look how bright that is over there. I haven't loaded that in yet. This is going to be the one thing that I had to kind of decide whether or not it was a problem or not. Tell me what you guys think. The map is going to look a little broken now. See how the colors are different? This is all just because of the seasons. So I've been over here and I've rendered these in. This is why they're like it looks different now. But as there's going to be chunks all over, right? Of just sort of like different mix match seasons and stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. And if we go press F3, we can see that we're still in a plains biome. And the last time we had a seasons plugin, it completely changed the names of all the biomes and it kind of fucked everything else up. So this one should be better. It's just we might get a little bit of that going on. But I think it's worth it to have the colors changing throughout the year and shit. So, well, let's try it out. Whee! Couple of weeks just for fun. I mean, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty. What's the word I'm trying to say? That's like really. You have some nice like control, self-control. You know what I mean? You're like one of those like sons of bitches that like has a cigarette like once a week, and they're like, "No, I'm good. I just want to have a quick smoke," and they're good. I'm like, fucking. Like, who are you? Okay, that's not jealousy. It's some jealousy. I want this to be greener, so we're gonna make this greener. I'm just gonna flit around and kind of paint this savanna green. See this? It's kind of cool the way this works. What? Cool. That was fun. Now let's look at the map and see which way we're going, because today I'm trying to test structures and see that every structures are broken, everything's working fine. So we want to see like underwater structures, we want to see like ruins, we want to see temples and all this shit. Oh, we have this new thing. Ore veins are more generous. So these little events happen throughout the thing now. This is part of the seasons thing. So that was an ore. Like now we have special ore fortune. There's times where like fish become more fishable and all that kind of stuff. Hey, white bear. So yeah, we're using this new seasons data pack, and I was a little bit nervous about it, White Bear, because it doesn't have a ton of like downloads and stuff. Just like a few hundred downloads, I think. But it's incredible and it worked perfectly, and it doesn't change the biomes like the last season one did. So, and at the top of the screen, I know you can't quite see it, it's cut off a little bit, but it says like day 9, year 1, and then it says summer, and then it shows you how long until that season's over or whatever. So it's kind of nice to be able to look up and see like, you know, when the next season changes, and then it sort of keeps like a thing for the server where we know how long the server's been around, because top of the screen just shows you like what year it is and what month it is or whatever, what season it is. So cool. And welcome in, homie. We're exploring right now, and I want to go this way because we haven't really been that way yet. We might switch to the jetpack, which is something that is a very late game unlock in here. Basically it's just fly mode, but there's also ways I think to get fly mode in the new Stellarity plugin that we have for the end. I think there's an artifact you can get that gives you fly mode, but we have to go over there. Oh my gosh, and these awesome items. Look at this real quick in a minute. I want to show you like how like got bet that dog. What's up, Mikes? I fucking love that. That's like the dumbest. Okay. I'm laughing at it. I love how we're getting a bunch of stuff, show off a bunch of stuff with small. Oh wait, I love how we're getting to show off a bunch of small projects here as well. Hmm. What do you mean? Oh, do you mean like smaller projects as in smaller data packs and plugins? If that's what you mean, I'm 1000% agreeing with you. Like crazy. Like it's so nice to be able to, and not just like, I mean, show off, showcase for sure, but just also playtest and stuff for them too, because like just like the digital storage one we have, it's crazy that like we're like helping get it to work right and stuff, and it's like one of the more cool, complex things that we have, and it still doesn't have a ton of love. So super cool that we get the chance. Yeah. Yeah, like most people have literally never exactly. Yeah, 100%. They may only we honestly have at least half a dozen data packs that have less than like 20 downloads. Not even kidding you. And it's not because like like it's just because we really needed something to fill that gap, and the other stuff wasn't the right like version, or it just didn't really fit with whatever we had, and just fit perfectly. So I am going incredibly slow right now, and it's starting to piss me off. Why don't we go into fly mode? Slash fly. So this will be like the later game thing. Now, how this is gonna work is that we have a little pop up because we're trying to make mods when mods aren't around, right? So basically, what's gonna happen is when you turn fly mode on, there's gonna be a little, and excuse me, and it happened earlier, and maybe you guys remember this, but there's a little pop up that happens inside of your screen here, and it says jetpack fuel, and basically what we're doing is we're converting like the time you get to fly in the fly mod or the fly plugin and converting that to like fuel. So like as you buy time to fly with, you're basically buying fuel for your jetpack. It'll be cheap, right? But it's just a way to kind of like make it like more of a real more of a real sounding thing. So right now, and then we can also add particles to it, so there can be like fire particles come out of your butt, which makes it feel more like a jetpack. So that's what we're in right now. We're in jetpack mode. But like I said, it's a late game thing, and it'll probably be used with like our elite crafting table, and you'll have to use like what's it called again, White Bear? Click William or click or something. We have to use the fancy expensive ore. Boom, 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 boom. Is there a way to fix that water glitch? Ah, okay, good question. I did do some research, and I hit many walls trying to figure out what was going on. A lot of people blame shader packs, period. And the one thing I couldn't verify though, and I read like 100 forums about this. I'm exaggerating, but that what is it? Yeah, there you go. Is it just having the mod installed, or the local fabric mod installed that's doing it, or is it having the shaders enabled? Because obviously we don't have shaders on right now, and we have Iris installed. But if Iris is the problem, you know what? Hey, let's do this. Let's do this real quick because I already did this troubleshooting on Craftwell, right? So if I pull that folder up over here and look, oop, wrong one, right here. If I pull this folder up and pop into my mods section, do we have Iris, or did we get a different type of shader thing? Oops, Iris is here. Yeah, we do have Iris. Wait, we don't. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, honestly, my brain like froze for a second. I was looking like after here, looking like after S. Okay, we got it.
Yes, you die.
Shh. What did you just say to me? Was that a threat? Thanks, buddy. Okay, well then I don't know what it was. But it stopped breaking, I think. At least for the moment that I was, the last time I was playing that. So, we can turn shaders on, but it doesn't work, right? It does actually keep happening. But it's prettier with shaders, right? It might even happen less often. Let's pay attention. Maybe it does. All right. So that's just a big old ocean right there. That's kind of cool. Should we try and see actually what's on the other side of the ocean? That wouldn't be a bad idea. Ooh, okay. Here's a new thing. What's this? We can explore.
How you doing, baby girl? How do I get in through the back? How you doing, baby girl? How you doing, baby girl? How you doing, baby girl?
Why can't I fire my gun? Oh. Wait.
How you doing, baby girl?
Did something change? You can't fire it in water now? Huh. I mean, I don't hate that if that's true, but that wasn't a thing before. We could fire in the water, remember? The physics may be going funny. I thought maybe it was physics. But here's the, and thank you for asking. I'd love to talk about this. I guess I'm flying through it because I don't want to bore people, but The physics mod is my first thought. I did do a couple things to try and fix it, but the only thing I haven't tried yet is turning water completely off. And I think maybe that's what the point we're at right now. Look, the reason maybe why I didn't do that is because like I have the paid version because of the water because it's like my favorite part. Um, it's beautiful. I love like this moving water. Oh my gosh. And the fact that things actually move up and down on the waves and stuff is just so epic. But let me just turn it off and we'll fly around and see if that does it. It's probably the next troubleshooting thing. Cold days, your fingers don't quite move how I want them to. Oh, it's so cold, isn't it, White Bear? It's so cold right now. Freezing where I am too. We're about close on the equator, aren't we? Liquids. Liquid physics on. Okay, well, let's just go off then. Ocean. Oh shit. You know what? Let's do one at a time. Liquid physics back on. Ocean off. It does happen for all water though. Shit, it does happen for all water. Okay, I'm gonna reverse it. Let's do liquids first, and then check turning off the ocean. Oh shit. I have clouded a bottle. Ah. Okay, that's such pretty water, man. Ah, it already broke? I think it did. I'm gonna get one more time just to confirm, but yeah, I think we glitched out already. Dude, it went from warm to freezing, too cold. Yeah, dude, honestly. And then I don't know what you guys, but here I live in Canada, it was like really warm one day. We were outside with like our t-shirts on in the backyard, just chilling, and then literally woke up and there was snow everywhere, and it snowed the entire day. And ever since then, it's been like asshole cold. I'm gonna drink from the ocean. That's safe, right? This is perfectly healthy. So pretty. Going down -2 overnight? Damn. So thinking about if I want to spend extra money having heating on, it's crazy expensive. What would you install like a unit in your home, or would you like do the windows? Like what would you be doing to stay warm? Definitely worth it, dude, for like health and comfort, man, if you can do it. But sometimes a blanket's all you need. But like putting that shit on your windows, like sealing up your windows properly, it's crazy how much that can help. So far, I haven't seen it glitch out since I said I don't think it's glitched out. Is that because I have to jinx myself? Some parts of the UK have snow. Just about missed it where I am. Oh, nice. Okay. Yo, what's up, Caleb? Yeah, of course I remember you, homie. How you doing? Welcome back. How you been? We're doing a little exploring on the server right now. We're today is kind of like we're looking for generation breaking and stuff. Like we have a lot of different structures on the server, and I'm just running around to make sure that none of them are generating weird. And we're just looking at different biomes and stuff. So a really chill, fun stream today, and we'll definitely get into some other stuff that we get to play with later. Maybe we'll test the beacons and stuff. I would love to get all this ocean unlocked on the map because that would look really nice. Looks like there's land over there. Ooh, my gosh. Look at this thing. Wow. Is that one of the... Holy shit. Is that Prismarine? Oh, no. Okay. That's that's just a dungeon. I thought that was a friggin... I thought that was a thingy. You know what I'm trying to say. Monument. Georgia's crazy weather too? Like back and forth all over the place? Oh, that's a pretty moon. Yeah, there's the monuments. They're pretty normal. I do have a special monument data pack installed, which I don't think worked because they look pretty basic, right? I might have to go check into that. Let's look real quick and see. Bro is literally a witch. All right, let's pull this open here and see if we have this in here. File manager. You know what? I can actually bring this over to screen as long as I don't show the IP, right? 10111. This is one of the songs I don't know any words to, but I like can really vibe with like the melody. You know what I mean? Wait, what were we checking? Oh yeah, if the data pack. Okay. Boop 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 boop. Run a nonstop benchmark. How to figure out how to pin both my GBs. What did I miss? Oh, you mean for the heat? That's fucking genius. That's such a white bear thing to say. Went from being 35 to 78 in just a couple days. Ooh, I know that 72 is room temperature, right? So that helps me always when I'm trying to figure out Fahrenheit. And I think 32 is freezing. Ooh, I should know that. Getting some insulating curtains. Ooh, insulating curtains. That sounds awesome. That sounds even like super low intrusive or whatever, right? I like that. That's probably the best I can do with that major change at the place. Yeah. Honestly, that sealant, that filter, that film can be pretty fucking pricey. I don't know why, but yeah. It's a good idea. Blankets. I always like blankets. I'm a big blanket guy. Moon's pretty. Yeah, it's nice scale, right? Build any of this or just this stuff is all generated. I built the house that I'm living in right now. We'll go back there in a minute. But right now we are looking to see Desert Temple, if this thing's actually installed. Jungle Temple, Nether Fortress, Pillager, Stronghold, Swamp Hut. It's not installed. Oh, this one is. Oh no, that's Underwater Ruins. We don't have something for. Should we? I mean, should we? Oh, here we go. Is it here? No. I don't think it's a more thing. This guy's awesome, by the way. WSD More. They make some crazy awesome data packs. Okay, we don't have one. I mean, do we? I feel like it's weird not to have that modded. I mean, they're obviously only going to generate outside of what we've already pre-gened, which, no, this doesn't make sense. We're too late. I'm too late, yeah. That would work. Maybe flying a little too close to the sun doing that. You only got a 750 watt PSU, man. Who uses? Yeah, every time I get a PSU or I'm looking at PSUs, I always want to shoot for the moon with it. And then I'm always like, oh, because I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna need it. I've never ever once had a problem with my power supply. This is beautiful. What is this? Let's explore this one. Wow, this is gorge. GG's, guys. Your homie's drowning. He's fine. He's probably fine. Let me help you out. You're welcome. Can I steal your stuff? I'm gonna take a fish from you for that. I rent and even hanging on something on the wall, I need permission for it. No, I rented my whole life. I get it. I totally get it. They're taking your security deposit, motherfuckers. Isn't I can't get the permissions more, but can't be bothered. So many steps from something so simple. Yeah, honestly, the curtains sound like an amazing idea considering the situation that you're in. That's awesome. I haven't fully looked into that ever. Like I don't think I have an example of something that's done that, but like that sounds like a perfect idea. I do have like a curtain downstairs, like inside, like sort of like blocking out my laundry room, that wasn't meant for that, but does say that like it's a lot of these basic coding, but it does say that a lot of them what the hell am I they did say as well that it does that. It does like help with heat and stuff like that, right? So, good idea.
How do I get in through the back?
I'll take that golden apple. I'm good for emeralds and stuff now. I'm printing money down at my base. Yeah, renting sucks. Yeah. Yep. I'm now in a home that I I don't own. Maybe in 30 years I'll own it, but yeah, my entire life for many years, fucking rent. The way to do it, and it really is. What the fuck? What else are you gonna do, right? Well, look at the way the carrots look now. Oh, they are dope. I love this new carrot texture.
How do I get in through the back?
This is gonna get annoying. This chest one might have to change.
How do I get in through the back?
What's this? Ooh, a cookbook by Wandering. Ooh, let's go. I think it's the same thing, but I'll grab it anyway. What's this? What's this paper? Nothing. Yo, this is dope. Small book gathers some of the favorite recipes and farmers. So you get, oh, I can't read yellow on white. Juicy and fresh, great with salads. Oh my God, I'm able to read this. Tomato salad, vegetable bread, meat sandwich. Sick. Put that away. Quick question: would you do if you were? What would I do if I was $1,000 in debt? $10,000 in debt? What do you mean if? I owe hundreds of thousands of dollars for my house. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no. I would cry. Yo, let's go. That's a find. Take that. It does. Yeah, renting sucks. It does and doesn't. And in my case, renting super cheap, but a few other restrictive tendencies. But I also know that landlords personally can get pretty much get permission for anything. Oh, sick. There you go. As long as it's legal. So yeah, so you don't have an issue if you decided to do that. It's just the process of doing that could be annoying. But man, it sounds like you're in a really good situation, homie. Look, my wife and I, my wife's full-time realtor right now. I did it for a long time, and it's look, renting is honestly often at the suggestion. There's nothing, honestly, it's superior in many situations. And just because an agent doesn't make as much money off of it is usually why they may push somebody wanting to buy. But no, 100%, it's not, it's definitely not needed. Most of the situations, and a lot of times it can actually be hurtful. Ooh, do I have a Silk Touch Axe? Yo! Mine? All right. Now we just need some shulker boxes and we're laughing. What's up, Kato? Glasses? What are you talking about, homie? I mean, I wish I could get into VR. I never had a time where I wanted to spend the money on the gear. It was worth it. I always wanted to buy other things. But hopefully one day I can get my VR on.
How do I get in through the back?
Does sound fun. Ooh, paintings. I'll take that. Can they stack? Nice. Look at all these chests. This place is crazy. I mean, I don't have any rockets. Might as well take this. It's better than the fish. Any chests up here? No. Negative. My helmet looks funny. Oh, shoot that. Oh, damn, dude. Honestly, how do you know you've been playing this for a long time? You don't even realize you look like a fly. Yeah, appreciate you. They're night vision. We're working on a plugin server that we're doing for some of the people in the community, and we're testing everything out, and I gotta look good with these glasses. I gotta make sure these glasses look awesome. Important part of the testing. Happened when we bought our house, paying less monthly. We're so happy when we bought our house, says Kay. Paying less monthly, and we can renovate however we want. Yeah, that's a nice one. Add some value, right? We only had bad experiences renting, so it was freeing to own our own place. I'm not gonna lie, it's nice. Yeah, 100%, 100%. It's quite nice. Oh gosh, a monsoon is happening, and it's a very long monsoon, which kind of sucks. Has it started? Oh, it's because the shaders are on. Oh gosh, run! Shaders ruin disasters. There, now you can see it. Homie, run! How is he not getting hurt? That's bullshit. That kid's got some advantages. I mean, it's fine. Oh gosh. It's fine. This is fine. Let's go up here. All right. What were we saying? We pay more renting in every other place we do with our mortgage. US is different market-wise, though. I'm sure. No, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to not like. I agree, right? But the problem is that in order to get into that market, you either need to be in the right place at the right time, or have the right kind of help. And it sounds like you guys were in the right place at the right time, which is pretty banging. It'll be back. It'll be back. But I obviously agree that buying is way better. Obviously, you're putting money into an investment that's going to accrue over time. You have the ability to, manage your investment right in a way. Oh, there's that problem. Hey, was it fixed without shaders?
How you doing, baby girl?
I don't think it was doing it. But yeah, generally depends on the market for sure. Renting market is different from the housing market as well. But for sure, you can most often pay less, for your mortgage depending on the deal that you're able to get and everything. But also, like I said, be able to be able to pay into your investment, sort of. Oh gosh, hello, little man. Ah. This is like one of those like castle stairs where they did it where they put the thing on the other way, so like the people that were like right-handed couldn't defend. And I mean, as they were coming up the stairs, but that would fuck me because I'm left-handed. Like trying to swing this thing, it wouldn't work. You love destruction? I know, I can tell. We appreciate your destruction. Looks like the monsoon is over, so we can go now. This is a cool little spot. This is a fun one to explore for a minute. And looks like it's all healed up now. Later, skater. One day I'll own my own place, but it's like many years. Yes, 100% into the future. And the crazy thing, White Bear, being being a homeowner and sort of like being a real estate agent for a while and stuff. One thing I learned is that the game can change overnight with you being having what you need to get a home, like from the good and the bad, right? But I'm kind of referring more to the good in this way. Like you may not, think you're ready or be ready, but when something can happen overnight sometimes, and all of a sudden the market is different, all of a sudden the laws have changed, and just all of a sudden now you're ready. So it'll happen if you want it to. It's just a matter of being patient, like you said, like you are. So, but what was I saying? I had another thought, but Mama, welcome in. It's great to see you. Oh, these are the spires. Okay, these are another thing we have now, which I'm not exactly sure what it is. Okay, there's homies in it. There's, what are they called? Oh, is it just a place to get some prismarine, maybe? Go. Go. Ah, fucking guy. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Whew, that's close. Alright, well, I don't know what that is exactly, but there are homies in there. So if there's some sort of prize, you need to fight for it. Maybe it's just something to, like, make it more challenging, Like the world more challenging. We had some bad rental experiences to live with family for years. Hardest because we had a baby. Man, you must be so happy then that you were able to sort of get to the point where you're congratulations on directing your life into the right way. Sometimes it takes a lot of like patience and sort of like emotional maturity, right, to be able to like get what you want in that way. And it's fucking awesome, buddy. I kind of feel like that way a little bit too. And not just that, but like I'd mentioned timing a little bit. Like my wife and I got into the housing market. Our house, and it wasn't that long ago. Like my son was born, we bought a house, and our house. Like put it this way, if we had to do the same thing today, it wouldn't happen. Not just location, but just generally anywhere wouldn't be able to happen. Just based on the way that things have changed. So we got real lucky that we were able to find that window and just jump on it. I guess my only advice to somebody would be, if you find an opportunity like that, to not dilly-dally, to try and capitalize, because our house, and this is not me, I'm not trying to like, talk a big game or anything, right? But like, the truth is that we were barely able to afford a house when we bought it. And then now it's worth more than twice of when we bought it, right? So it's sort of like, being able to squeeze in and make that happen was definitely paid off. And doesn't always though. And doesn't always. And being a realtor, you hear the sad stories as well. Which is not cool, right? Where people do that and it's a bad choice and pay for it for a long time. So, although I say do jump on an opportunity when it comes, I also mean, be sure to think through the opportunities. I don't know why I'm giving advice right now. I'm not trying to, but I am. Think through the opportunities and make sure to ask advice of friends and family. That's another thing. Talking to a lot of people that are buying homes, it's crazy how many people hear something from a TikTok video or from like one uncle, and that is their truth for the until the day they die, no matter what you say, no matter what proof you have, right? So listening to being able to be flexible is also really, really important if you're trying to make your dreams come true. If that's your dream. A lot of people don't give a fuck, never want a house, and that's more than okay. It's a big responsibility, man. I'm gonna explore one of these turtles. They're absolutely everywhere, and they all have a boss inside of them. I wonder if they have like different loot. Um, Man, that's a big ocean. We still didn't really find the end of it. I mean, it's gonna be over here, I think. Yes, research heavily, of course. It's easy to get paralysis by analysis when it comes to real estate and big decisions. Oh, I'm in a non-loaded chunk here. Let's let the server catch up for a second. Oh, there we go. Paralysis by analysis, because there's so much information and the market is so liquid and like, that like things move so fast that, you know, if you first off you try and time the market, then that's the first mistake people make. You know, there's never an investment in the world where somebody's able to time the top and the bottom perfectly, and especially when it comes to a house, like you have to sort of determine how much you're willing to put up with versus how badly you need something, and sort of, you know, make that balance. Something's wrong over here. I bet you there's a dungeon down there somewhere that's taking a minute to load. Technically, it is loaded. I'm just in a weird little spot here. Yeah, I think you have to look at the list, Carrot. I haven't updated it yet, but there is a list there. Huh, I'm still in a weird spot right now. Am I crashing the server? Let me go and check. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not a bug or a crash. There's a lot of red in the screen right now. Let me see if I kind of move back to the land here, if that changes. This is why we do the tests. There you go. You figured it out, Wiper. I mean, bad time for it because I'm kind of, you know, I'm kind of like glitched out right now, but we will, slash home. Rutro. Oh. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and say officially I have something in here that is the server is just not happy about. You know, there's something going on. We have some sort of thing in here which the server is just not happy with, and this has been obvious over the last few days, right? So it must have been something more recent because it was never this bad before. To be honest, it was never bad at all.
Result of an insane amount of server lag.
Yeah, wait, did you see the TPS? So definitely something's hitting it. And we were exploring chunks that were pre-gen, right? So it's definitely not. We know Skynode, right? We've had, you know, zero issues exploring, generating chunks, that kind of stuff in the past. I think it's just a bit of a red flag saying something in this world is, like you said, maybe a memory leak or something. Yeah, it's freezing for like 10 seconds. Exactly. Yeah. Thanks for keeping an eye on that. Yeah, let's let it catch up and then we'll figure this out. I mean, we bought a flipped house. We had to fix a lot of it. Nice, good for you, man. That's exactly the kind of shit I'm talking about. Okay, good for you. Where you like had you had a risky move and it would have been maybe tough, and a lot of people would have maybe over considered things, and you just went for it and you did the effort and it paid off. There we go. Nice timeout. So let's do a quick. I'm gonna do a quick restart. Yeah. It took like 35 seconds, 40 seconds. I wonder what it is. Do you have any thoughts? I know we talked about how data packs can't leak memory. It did look like our memory was peaked at like 8.5 gigs, but we have like 20 allocated, so that shouldn't have been an issue, right? And that's not even that high. It's about right for me exploring a little bit. Like I said, those were pre-gen, so the chunks I was loading were really just being loaded for me. But I know that I don't know about memory. The server's only. I know, yeah, exactly, yeah. Huh. Okay. All right. Let's think about this methodically. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Bop, boom, boom, bop. Should we maybe like poke through the list a little bit here? Are we, White Bear, can you like confirm or deny that we're probably looking at the plugin section? Or do you think that this could be either or at this point? Like, I don't know, because I know exactly the difference of them. I know what they do. I know how they affect the server differently, but I'm not sure about what could cause them to lag something out. Because I could see something calling something constantly and just kind of looping or whatever. That I could see that building up stress but I could see them both doing that, like a data pack and a plugin. So I don't even know what to focus on here, but we had to start somewhere. So let's pop in here. This just added today. This was not the issue because it was a problem. It was yesterday or all week. All of these were working great in the previous server. I know, right? Okay, there's got to be something we can download that can just be like some sort of a Sherlock Holmes plugin that can just take. Oh, this is the one. I mean, that's Mr. Sir, really. Don't tell him I said that. That's good. So we've got Baton Quest, which we aren't not really using as much anymore, but I'm still planning to. But that can't be affecting it. I wouldn't mind running Spark first. Okay, we can do that. We can do that from the console, can't we? /Spark space TPS, I think, is how to run the Spark version of it. I won't go over to the console here because we're live, but oh, I can watch on my other screen just in case. Essentials. Is that an essentials problem? Unable to check your version, self-build, build information. Huh. You think essentials is having an issue? Okay, let's look through here. Baton Quest, better structures. See, the world gen, I'm not going to say is the issue yet. Just because it's not like, look, it does happen when we generate world, but it's not specific structures or anything. And even the giant structures, like, spawn in pretty well. We can watch them come in on the console, and the game lags for a second, and then boom, they're in. So, if you sure like my Watson, elementary. That's elementary, K. We shouldn't focus on things like that. Yeah, let's do it. Let me know what you learn, White Bear, if you want to run that command in the server. I can watch and see what you're doing, but let me know if you need me to help. But I'm just gonna keep going through this list and kind of talking out loud here. Maybe something will trigger. Yeah. So the structures. That's a world gen. Blue map. Blue map is amazing. I want to be able to use it more. We have it pinned all the time. Because we put all this effort into actually making it work. How do I find it now? I think I have it over here. We put all this effort into making it actually work, and then don't get to use it very much. So here we go. Got it. Oh, doo-doo. Wait a minute. Hold on. We can't give the link out, right? Because the link has the IP in it, doesn't it? Not that it matters. Wait, does it? I see an IP. I just don't know if that's our server IP or not. Or maybe there's like, oh, there's a special link. I think there's a special link I'm supposed to use. Hold on. Never mind. I'm not going to waste it right now. But we need to use the blue map thing more. That's all I'm trying to say. I'll log in to do it. Autocomplete is nice too. Oh, shoot. Are you sure? I can do it in game, dude. I didn't realize that was autocomplete was easier. I'm happy to help. Just let me know. Oh, I see you're in now. Okay, the Spark Profiler. Spark Profiler open. Ooh, a live viewer. Come on, I can just watch this? Oh, but I can't bring this on screen, though. Cool, I've got like a little live updater that shows what you're doing with Spark. That's amazing. So it looks like the TPS is good now. Okay, let me see here. Blue map chat games, Chunky. This is like Chunky was used to pre-gen. It's not something that's constantly being used. Citizens is something that I was gonna look at today just to see if it's done. You already done it? Yeah, the Spark stuff, right? Yeah, I'm looking at the view right now. Everything looks okay. Like there's one little red thing there, right, on the MSPT, but I'm not sure if that's the actual problem or not. Let me know what you've learned from that, if anything. Core Protect. The click villages we thought was an issue before, but it seems to be working fine now. Core Protect. I mean, this, Core Protect is something to think about. That'll show exactly what the server's doing and how many races it takes. What will show? Sorry, White Bear. Do you want to get in I'm sorry to make you. I'm trying to ask you to type so much, but I'm not really fully understanding. Are you saying that you have the information that we need, or are you saying that the Spark page I'm on is going to show exactly what the server's doing? Because if so, yeah, I've got it open now. I can see like the memory it's using and CPU, but I can see all this stuff in the console anyway, right? Well, not the TPS stuff. I have to run a command for that, but I mean, TPS looks amazing right now, and it's all updating. Looks good to me. Oh, and I can see this big graph you added. This is cool. I mean, I think I can probably share this page, can I? Anyway, I'm gonna keep looking. Whitebear, if you have any thoughts, let me know. I feel like I'm just slowing the process down. So let me know if you need me for anything or if you have any thoughts. Custom recipes. This stuff is all fine. It's all sort of like pretty dormant stuff, right? Like it's not really affecting. If we're like, I'm thinking about what's causing it. What would cause it to slow down if we're traveling? Because that's usually what it is. If we're loading new chunks, then there's a problem. Not yet, but it'll tell us we need to reproduce the issue first, though. Oh, nice. That's what it's gonna do, dude. Spark is amazing. I'm gonna watch this page that you have here. I have the spark.lucko.me page open, and I'll just watch this and see how things go. I guess. Discord. Okay, the Discord thing is not a problem. That's I think how we get in, right? Double doors, no big deal. Backup. The backup thing, no. Elite mobs. That was disabled. Oh, we need to turn that back on. Maybe. I mean, yeah, because I disabled. You know what? Let's do it. I disabled the. Wait, hold on. Why was this disabled? Maybe I should check and see if there's any notes before I go and enable it. This song is too chill for me right now. Sorry, Creed. Okay. Elite mobs. There it is. No notes. Okay. All right. Let me turn it back on. It was probably done as a test and wasn't turned back on. I think he was doing that recently, wasn't he? Where he was disabling them and to check them. Okay, so that one's been renamed. I don't really have any friends that are good with technical side servers. So when the mod packs I made don't work, I just had to start over from the beginning. It was a pain. Oh no. Yeah, that is a pain. It's almost like, but you could at least decide where, like, if you're putting mods and stuff in, then at least you can kind of be like, okay, when I added this one, unless you put a ton in at a time, I guess you could be like, this is the one that I can go back to my reverted good state or my restore point, I guess. But maybe it's not that easy. I don't know. This is something I wanted to ask you guys about. White Bear, okay, anybody that wants to throw an opinion in. The emote craft thing I threw in, is funny and goofy, and I'll show you real quick because I think the server's on right now. There we go. Yes. Okay. All right. So let me just log in, and I'll show this thing real quick because I thought it would be cute and fun and sort of goofy to like be able to just do a quick emote, to make a joke or whatever, right? But now I'm kind of like, yo, if it's like any stress on the server whatsoever, which I feel like it might be, then I'm like, why the fuck am I playing with that? So let me just test it out real quick, see if it's actually as much fun as I was told it was via the download page. I'm like 5, and then we can decide if we're gonna trash it or keep it. Parents don't listen to Elvis.
How do I get into the back?
Okay.
How do I get into the back?
Okay. So. What? Oh, okay. So here they are. So, backflip. That's lame. Clapping. Club Penguin. Can I get a better view? See, I thought this would be funny. Is like to have like crying and sad emotes. Like there's one of like, hi, yeah, this one. I thought this would be a funny emote to do in like disasters. So I don't know. Is it worth it? I don't even know how to add it. Right click. Why is it that they're here, but I can't actually do them? Oh. Oh yeah, okay, that's how you do it. Okay, there's torque. We definitely need torque. Wave. Sit on the edge. Roblox potion dance. What the fuck is that? Sure. Point. I don't know. Just give me 2 more. Face palm and crying. Done. All right, done. I mean, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm torn here. And I think I can hotkey them. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. That's actually kind of funny. So you can go like this, like. All right, guys. This is stupid. Okay, I got distracted. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave it. Yeah. You don't see it using anything on the server? Okay, all right. Well, then we'll leave EmoteCraft for now. All right. What else? Essentials X spawn. Okay, this is spawn is what gives us like /home and /spawn. I think that kind of stuff. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Essentials is the one that I was wondering if there's an issue with that. Extra context. I don't even know what this is. No idea. Aw, thank you, WallClick. You're a boss, buddy. All right. Let me see. Fancy holograms. I'm not sure if you're coming on to me, but I'll be honest, it's not so bad right now. Lay it on thicker. Grief Protection 3D. That's definitely not an issue. I mean, it's a weird thing to say. Jobs. Looting. No. I don't think it's every time I load the chest. The Waystone thing, I did try to reset. So I did delete the older Waystones and try to make sure that that's all good. So that should be... I thought maybe that would fix the problem, but no. Luck Perms, Magic. Luck Perms? No. LPC, what's this? Did you say taco? I love it. I love his like adorable accent too. This is perfect. Not that sounded like I was like shit talking in this accent, but it's literally my favorite accent in the world. So, not true. It's all both adorable and also very commanding. Let me see here now. Purple Beacons. This one we haven't touched yet, so it can't be this one. It's not. There's nothing loaded or anything. Origins, nah. Compass, nah. Vehicles, no. Guns, no. Shops we haven't messed with much. Graves, no, that can't be it. No, we have 2 grave, but I notice we have Soul Graves and Soul Graves Plus. I'm not sure if this is an add-on or not, but this is only 31 kilobytes. So I think it's just an add-on. I'm going to say that for sure, because Mr. Sir put that in, and I trust him. So Teaks Tweaks is not working. Something about it is broken. I don't think it's actually affecting the game, because I just don't think it's loading at all, but I'm just going to disable it for now. Trying to reproduce that lag. The Stark report isn't going to be helpful unless I do that. Okay, I can reproduce it by going to explore some chunks if you want. Are you doing that right now? Terraform generator. Huh. Is this running alongside our other generator? I mean, maybe this was a big mistake. Because look at this. These are new biomes and stuff, but I don't... Structures... This worked fine with our previous one, but I don't know. Maybe it wasn't happy. Kind of doing that? Probably not fast enough. Do you want me to jump in and help? I'm pretty good at breaking worlds. Oh, fly mode is off. / fly. Boo ads. Alright, here we go. Oh shit, I can't do that yet. Hold on, let me try and get that possible to make that faster. Click you. Yes. Doom doo. Doop doo doop doo 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 doo. I'm gonna stay in survival, just to try and make sure I'm like doing the most to generate as much as I can. I would go in spectator mode because I go a little bit faster, but this is probably fine. Doom boom boo doo doo doo. Mining blessing. Ore veins are more generous. They feel more generous, or they are more generous? Because I need some confirmation. See, it looks to me like it's loading pretty well right now. But then again, it was before. So maybe it just like takes a minute to kick in before that problem starts to happen. This is the biggest ocean I've ever seen. Never getting. Let's get tuned. Nice. Now we're doing it. We're doing our job. I'm gonna try and close this gap here on this map. Close this map gap. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that terraform generator. Wall click. There is a plugin called Terraform Generator. I'm wondering if that will conflict with any other generation mods in Minecraft. Do you think it's possible that could cause lagging on a server? But there's no documented things about it being a problem. Nobody says not to do it. Help me troubleshoot. Things are funky. I'm kidding. I don't know. We got this. We got this. Shut up. Okay. Thank you. Obviously. Oh man. Let me know if we've done enough. Oh, there's a half loaded thingy here. I always wonder about that. If one of these dungeons doesn't fully load in, if that's sort of like a pending thing that like the server's basically holding in a sneeze, and then that makes it sad. This is how I personify servers. That helps me understand them. It makes it sad, you know. Why is there a house down there? Oh, it's on the water. Fucking okay. There we go. There's a nice big lag spike. We did it. Come on, hurry up. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, it worked out pretty good. Like it took a second, a little lag spike, and then it was loaded in. I mean, that's kind of the go-to there, right? These fucking people on YouTube are coming in, man. This is crazy shit. It's the dog people with the crazy long names. How you doing, homies? Oh shit, there's actually a land here. I mean, who'd have thought that? Nice. Okay, we find a little island. Maybe there's a cool structure here we can look at. Any thoughts, White Bear? Did we do? Are we getting any updates from Spark? Yo, cool. There's nothing on this island, but nice to know it's not just a giant ocean. And we still haven't found the other side of it, for fuck's sakes. What's that? Oh, it's some crops or something. Do I have dog treats? I do have dog treats. Are you watching in the widescreen version of the stream? We have a short, like a vertical thing, and you can't see the dog on that one. I'm assuming you're watching on the widescreen one. We could do a dog treat. Tell you what, do a dog treat for a subscribe. We're doing deals. We're wheeling and dealing right now. Well, the tab anyways. Spark kind of cry. Oh shit! I mean, is that an indication that like shit's awry? Shit is awry. Wait, did you see something on there? Really? What say you? What'd you see? I can see a lot with these glasses, by the way. Stopping the profile and uploading the results. Please wait. Let's go. Okay. Profile is stopped. Restart the background profiler. If you don't want this, run this. We have a background profiler going. Is that what you wanted? Okay, so there's the upload. Should we go and have a look at it? Oh, crap. I'm having a lag spike right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do. I want to click on that link. I want to click that link. Okay. Wow, what am I looking at here? Can I bring this over the stream, Wiper? Is anything here private? I think it's good. I don't see any IPs, but I have to look a little closer. All right. CPU looks good. Memory looks good. I mean, that's weird that it says 5.5 because we're obviously using a lot more than we have a lot more available than that. But there's a CPU looks good. So why is TPS a problem then? All right, thanks, buddy. We'll leave it off then. Yeah, I didn't see anything either, but yeah, it is. So what is this little? I'm looking at this graph here. What is MSPT? I know obviously what TPS is, but like, what is the purple line here that's causing where we get that sort of that overlap? Oh gosh, that was some loud ass thunder. And I don't see anything that says this was the problem. So I'm not sure what the issue is here. That didn't help me at all. Tsunami starting? I mean, that's fair. I should turn shaders back on because it does seem to be a lot better. You can actually see the water. There it is. Okay. I didn't see anything that shouldn't show though. Okay, all right, fair enough. So yeah, okay. So if we're looking here, that's milliseconds per tick. Okay, and then that's ticks per second. Okay. So how can we determine like what's the left to right then? What's the bottom column? Oh, minutes. 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Is that what that is, the bottom there? So like what's causing that variation then? Like what's causing it? Like I wish I knew what we were looking at here. But I've never used Spark, and although this data makes sense to me, I'm not sure how to sort of utilize this to find out what caused it. I can see sort of the reaction to the server, but how do we determine what caused that reaction? A ton of stuff in net Minecraft commands. That's our first clue. Okay. What's commands? Isn't that a local thing? Is that something that we added? I'm not familiar with that one. You'll have to teach me what that one is, or just tell me. I'll be able to figure it out. I need you to teach me. Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm gonna click that. Oh, the water just glitched out. That's cool how the water reacts to the rain. It's using a bunch of server time. Okay. All right. Let's go have a look. Oh, that's what Mr. Sir said, sort of. Spotted leaf. Okay, I'm trying to open that up. It doesn't let me. Oh, because it's not a link. Okay. Okay. Is there a point of that? But we don't know what it is, though, right? Entity lookup. Okay, well, that's probably it then, right? Mr. Sir mentioned it, and you're seeing that problem too? Entity lookup. So we're just trying to figure out what spotted leaf would cause, right? Moonrise isn't installed on the server, right? We looked this up already. Hold on, let's see. This is a mod, but I think it's probably a data pack version. No, this is just a mod, a fabric mod. So we don't have mods on this server. What else does spotted leaf do? Starlight. Epic forest closing loading. No. Starlight. Odds old generator. I don't think we use any of this. What's Starlight? No, that's Fabric and Forge. Plugins. This is the only plugin he makes. We don't use this. Old generator. That's cool, actually, that I can do that. So this isn't helpful then, right? Oh, we have 2 new dimensions, by the way. We should talk about that. Let me know if you figure that out and if we can maybe do some more research. Let's see if Wallclick can help. Wallclick, the developer Spotted Leaf. Tell me about the different mods or sorry, data packs or plugins that he's made, that they've made. That's it. It says Hex 26, but maybe he contributed, so his name is on it. He said Terraform generator, right? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. /home. So let's disable Terraform generator. Okay, I don't see his name in there, and I don't hate to just blindly trust AI, but I'm like, what else? What else do we do? It's got to be it. I don't think we need it. I mean, it is. There is some beautification going on there. Exactly. It probably just doesn't play nice. Maybe it does. It does generate. It's just slow and annoying. I mean, okay. I don't think we can just. It's worth a try, 100%. So what should we do? Just go in there and temporarily disable it? Let me pull this open here. You want me to take care of this part? File manager. We're gonna have to reload anyway, so. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Plugins. Tgen. There you are. I'm just gonna. What do I do here? What do you think would be the best way to do it? It's worth a try. Okay, 100%. You're right. Let's do it. Should I rename the because I don't want to rename the every thing in the folder here. How many items do you have? That's only 4 things. What do you think? Delete it? My problem is that I know that's a generation thing, so I'm just afraid if we delete it, that's gonna cause problems. But that can't be right. It won't like undo any of the stuff it's done to generate, and it'll just stop generating the new chunks. I'm assuming, but the stuff has already been pre-gen, so it wouldn't even matter. Maybe it would. I don't know. That means that the config files are completely unused. What about in the paper remapped folder? Because we also have to go in there and delete from in there, otherwise they regenerate in the plugin folder. So, but based on what you just said, I'll just try disabling it by disabling just the Terraform generator, and then I'll do the same thing inside of the other folder, and then I'll leave the main config folder the way it is. Terraform generator, Terraform. There you are. Rename. .disabled. Save. All right, and then Well, we'll verify in game by running plugins. Okay, good call. Yeah. Thanks for weighing in. All right, at the top of the page here, we'll click on the remapped thing and do the same thing in this guy. Terraform generator, rename. All right. Done. Back to console. Quick restart. What's that line from Jurassic Park? Samuel L. Jackson. He's got the cigarette hanging out of his mouth inside that dark computer room. Hold on to your butts. Ugh. That was a good stretch. Trying to decide if I'm sick or dying. Maybe both. I guess we're all dying. We'll verify in game by yeah. I wonder, man. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, man, I've more haphazardly rated dumped in data packs versus plugins. But I know that it seems like they're less of a thing to worry about. But I just have a concern. I don't know why. I'm just trying to think about all the stuff we've added. I know we have lists. I just have to go review the list, but part of me thinks that maybe it's that. Hopefully this does something. Everybody sunshine, lollipops and rainbows. It's a banger. There's a bunch of errors. Recipes. Oh, Teak Squeaks. Yeah. That's fine. We don't. Yeah. I think I disabled Teak's Tweaks, so I'm a little bit surprised that it errors out like that when you load in. Okay. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I just have a really, I don't know why. I have a really hard time believing that, just based on the fact that we've had such a hard time since Craftwell with that. I wonder if it's a Vanilla Tweaks thing. I wonder. Yo, what's going on, Cubed? Welcome in, homie. My cape is. I'm wearing my cape like a bib.
Just traded with 5 viewers.
Hope you're amazing, homies. Thanks for being here. Yo, what's up, Madden? Welcome. We have an armadillo around here getting screwed somehow. You all right, buddy? Every time he's making chirpy sounds. I don't know where he is. Hope you had an amazing stream, homie. Thanks for being here. Silly Cubed. We're not able to get a clip because you don't have any clips on that channel. But we'd love to hear about how your stream went and hopefully learn a little about you, homie. All right, we're currently doing a little bit of troubleshooting on our new subscriber server that we have. This is for any subscriber on Twitch, any members on YouTube, that kind of stuff, people that want to help support the channel in any way they can, and also the Craftwellians. And we're just making sure that the server is working fully before we invite everybody in. Yeah, this fog just does look a little bit grainy, but it's fine. I'm okay with it. Yeah, Wiper, are you off flying around? I think I might do the same thing and just see if we can get this thing to lag out again. Oof, I almost teleported myself into a pile of lava. That'd have been pretty funny. All right, fly mode on. Let's go. All right, I got it. It's beautiful. So far, we haven't had the water glitch out yet, but I know that's... I'm not going to get my hopes up. We did not fix that. Don't expect to have fixed that. Click. Start throwing my mouse. What is this cute little house in the middle of the ocean? Kind of love that. I love your house. Cool. It's so cute, right, Kay? It's a nice little structure. I wonder which one added that. I love the boats. I really wanted more boats. Yeah, go until it starts to lag. Exactly. I'm watching my frames per second, and they are getting lower already. But that honestly is also normal for just exploring chunks, right? So. Oh, we're getting some ticks behind. But again, see, we're gonna. Are you gonna? Did you see sort of the new error enough to like be able to say this is actually just like exploring chunk stuff versus like the memory or the crashing problem we had? Because you know being on being on a server as long as server as long as we have, we know that exploring can be an issue even on the best servers, right? So well, no, I don't have chunks loaded. Those are images that are stored locally on my PC, I think, or at least that's how I've always. I mean, unless Distance Horizons works differently than the similar mod that I used to use, because that one it would basically, when you went into a chunk, it would like take a snapshot of it, right? Yeah, it still requires resources, of course. Yeah, but you know, having used it for like last couple of years, I've realized that it's pretty low ask of my PC, at least the way that I have it set up. Like, as you can see, the quality is pretty low over there. That's on purpose, because I'm like, I just wanted to generally give me an idea what's around, you know. But good point, well said. I'll stop arguing and just agree because you made a good point. So far, so good though. Like, yeah, I guess your point that the frame lowering was not the server, and yes, 100%, yeah, 100% right. Another adorable house. I like this amethyst forest too. These are nice. Because absolutely destroys my frames. Really? Huh. Oh, I can turn shaders off. That's actually a great idea. Hey, the second I did, the glitch happened again. And now we're back to 160 frames. Good call. I should just turn the shaders off. Probably claim one of those adorable houses to avoid having to build my own. I mean, I kind of, as I saw it, I kind of said the same thing to myself. I was like, damn it, I should just I just lived in that. It's like beautiful. If there's not at least 3 people living in one of those houses by the end of this, then I'd be surprised. This is kind of cute. What's in here? A chest? Don't mind if I do. Uh-oh. It's just trapped. Looks okay.
How do I get into the back?
Trident. Let's go. Some good loot. Cool. Oh no. Okay, that's something I wanted to ask about. Maybe it's a good time now. Do you guys know
How do I get into the back?
the?
Into the back.
Oh man, nice. Turtle eggs. Okay. Okay. Do you guys? What was I saying? Fuck me. Server does seem happier. It does, doesn't it? I didn't want to say it and jinx it. Hmm. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's I mean, that's probably one of the best possible scenarios if that was the problem. That like a mod that we weren't even fully sure about what it did, who made it, why it was there, was the thing that deleting kind of saved the problem. My gosh. I can do this. Done. We're getting a little red still, but I mean, in terms of this, like me having, I just loaded a giant dungeon with no problem either. In terms of like, this is way, way, way better. What is this? This is beautiful.
How do I get into the back? How do I get into the back?
You did too? So we're both loading giant dungeons? Yeah, I feel like maybe that was it. I mean, what a difference right now. I'm flying around here at a buck 40, 150,000, 150 frames. Why did I say 1,000? Like this is was that it? Huh. Good to see you, George. Welcome back in, homie. Hope life is treating you amazing, my friend. Look at this guy's little base. Is this a sideways boat? Oh my gosh. I should have lived in this. Look at this shit. It's a sideways boat. That's beautiful, man. You guys are fucking doing this right. You guys are doing this right. Teach me your ways. Oh my gosh. Also one of those giant, well, it isn't freezing like that it was. No, not at all. But the TFS is still way lower than it should be. Okay. All right. Well, maybe that means that we've partially,
How do I get into the back?
you know, solved the problem. We've gotten there partially. Recovers when we stop loading. More chunks, though. I mean, that sounds right, doesn't it? Like,
How do I get into
considering, at least the potatoes look awesome now. Considering, all the structures and all the whatever, like us loading, like we're not loading the chunks. I know that they've already kind of been loaded, right? But I don't know. I feel like that makes sense. You find any bots today, George? It's probably chunk loading. You're right. It didn't fix the, yeah, it didn't fix the water. But look, the water is not going to be like, you guys aren't going to have that problem. It's just me. It's a local plugin or local mod problem I'm having. So ooh, cool. So I think it's definitely it's a me problem, and I'm just probably 2 more Google searches away from figuring this out. That's what I'm assuming. Well, Click, have you ever heard about mods, fabric mods in Minecraft causing the ocean to flicker as if the water is disappearing and reappearing? I mean, it's good advice. That's what I've already been being told. It's probably chunk loading. You're right. Yeah. I mean, I feel like, look, White Bear, do you want to just say that whether that fixed the problem 100%, what we just did drastically changed the game. Like this is next level. I love the summer color of the grass versus the ugly color of the savanna. Summertime basically turns savanna into forest, which is nice because savanna is like one of my least favorites. Let's look at my fabric mod folder. Whoa. Cool. Wow, pretty. Sorry, I'm like a fucking like it sounds so dumb right now. Whoa, pretty. Whoa, look at this. Cool. All right. It helped, but it wasn't what we were looking for. Oh, really? I kind of thought that maybe it was, but there were other things that were still affecting it. So okay, thank you for grounding me a little bit. So what? Okay, that's still the problem. Okay, all right. Well, I'm glad that's off then. We're done with that. Holy shit, these guys are scary here. I'm not going back there. So we're still having that problem. Well, I mean, this is gorgeous. How do you not? Wow. Okay. So if that wasn't exactly what we were wanting to do, then what was that list again? What was his name? The guy that we're looking for, or the mods were the guy who made the mods we were looking for. It was Spotted Leaf. You're the best. Oops, Spotted Leaf. What the fuck? Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna type this in and just see what else pops up. Actually, what I want to use Google. type in Minecraft and see what we can get. A GitHub, okay. What's your GitHub got on it, homie? Projects? Where do I even go in here? Would it be in repositories? Maybe, right? Old generator, Canyon, Spark. Okay, here we go. Netty, Stresscraft, Spotted Leaf, Velocity, Lightbench, just Minecraft server mod, Square Map, Chunk Debug, List of Shame, Lithium, Concrete, Packet Lab, Packet Limiter. Do we have either of these? White Bear? These sound familiar. Packet Lib? Oh, we have Fast Async World Edit. And that is probably it, isn't it? Because this is constant. This is the one that builds the structures, isn't it? I don't know he made a Fast Async World Edit. This is basically just like World Edit, but Mr. Server was really, really happy that I grabbed it one time. So I know that it's, you know, well liked at least. But this is the next one up, right? The next thing on the chopping block, I guess. But this one's important. But do you think that this one's showing up so much because it's actually doing a lot? Because as we're exploring, new structures are being created, right? And some of the structure creation plugins use this to do it. Like this is also used by by Trollboss.
Do we have elite mobs?
Yep, we have elite mobs. Remember, it was disabled earlier this stream, like 20 or half an hour ago. We were looking through it and I said, "Oh, elite mobs is disabled." And I went over to check the spreadsheet, and there was no notes or anything, so I re-enabled it and restarted it. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you right now, is that it was disabled up until like half an hour ago. So it's working better than it was when it was off, so to speak. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to click that yet because I'm sure it's just going to tell me there's an issue, which I think you're definitely right about. But my point is it's been off since yesterday, and we were having some pretty bad issues earlier, right? And then I turned it back on, and we're not having those issues as much. So I want to say that I don't want to follow the wrong lead, and I think it's probably not it. But if you like, we can re-disable the elite mods and then see if that does it. You know, like just disable and restart. I'm happy to do it. You know, I definitely don't want to say that I fully understand how this works, but man, what a beautiful spot. Okay, so let me just go back to my base, just there's somewhere to kind of hang my hat for a minute, and then okay, and then we'll restart with that going. Sail away, come sail away. If we disabled elite mods and we lose a lot of these errors, then I am more than happy to remove that one. Like we have things that can replace it if we just kind of use them more. Like we have mythic mobs, which I just haven't downloaded and installed a bunch of random mobs, but we can rename. Okay. Oh no, hold on, cancel. Hey, if you're gonna go in and do something, just let me know in chat so I don't do it a second time. I'm gonna put elite essentials into, or not essentials, elite mobs into temporary disabled mode. And there we go. And restart. Sweet. All right, so we'll see if that does it. And you know what you're looking for, right? So as soon as we start floating around, you can. Let me click on that elite mobs thing while I'm waiting here. Read the thing you sent. Spotted Leaf, Moonrise, Memory Lake. No stack trace. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. So this is what they currently have loaded in, right? Because I'm looking around here and I'm like, man, there's a lot of stuff that we have. And it's actually giving me ideas here. Even more fish? Like, what are these other ones? Like, can we get these? Let me see here. Paper holder info. Pirate ships. Definitely. What's this? Hmm. So what's the issue? Why didn't that work for us? We could try it again. Issue was elite mobs. Thank you. Completed. Solved. I mean, well, but also, is there no? Can you give me more information? I guess that was it. But like, what? It was definitely disabled, right? Unless White Bear, did you disable elite mobs this morning while we were testing? Because if you did, that would make sense. But it was 100% disabled when we went in there, right? Which means that I wasn't in there since Mr. Sir was yesterday. So that means that it's been disabled since yesterday's stream. Yeah. So yeah, Elite Mobs was disabled since yesterday's stream, and then I turned it back on right as we were waiting for all that Spark stuff that you were doing to get finished. I was in there kind of like checking stuff and removing stuff or whatever, and I noticed it was disabled, so I removed the disabled tag, and then we restarted the server. So yeah, I definitely don't think it was Elite Mobs, but it does look like that was definitely the problem for this person back in 2024, right? I don't see why it was a problem, but they definitely confirmed it was. Okay, well, while we're doing that, oh, it's already restarted, probably, right? Yeah. Doom 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 and caught in the undertow. What did I think? Wait, what's the plugin that which one? Elite Mobs is 121.1? Oh, you mean oh I see. You mean the stuff that we were looking at was for an older version. Yeah. That's a fair point. Fly. All right, back to flying through the map. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, is this because of the seasons? Oh, no. It's like a biome. Cool. Yeah, the report. Yeah. Thanks for the clarification. Ooh, I didn't see one of these big giant taiga forests yet, so I'm really glad we have them. Whoa! What are you? That's awesome. The way it's crumbling at the bottom like that? Yo. All right, we're getting the ticks behind type thing already. Didn't take long. Holy floating castle, Batman. What is this? What's actually in it? Is it villagers or is it illagers? Dong. This is like a gong or something, right? Huh. Cool. I don't want to spoil these structures too much because I'm just flying around right now, but... All right, so... So the spark looks good. Wait. I actually don't understand the stuff before the CPU usage. Never mind. It looks like it's maybe actually struggling a little, but that would make sense based on, again, the flying around. Aw, thanks for lurking, Mama. Hey, I really hope you feel better. Take it super slow. And thanks for hanging. Hope Pop is doing good. We're just trying to stress test the server a little bit. Yeah, me too. North. Ooh, just trying some toast. A favorite. A local favorite. I have a horde chasing me right now. But I'm going to ignore that horde because we're working. I feel like 3% better than yesterday, so I'm going to call it an improvement. You got to take the small wins. Toast with peanut butter sounds fire right now. I mean, here's the thing though. When you guys do your toast with peanut butter, this is like such an epic move you need to do with it, right? And it's pretty standard, I think. But like, it's when you put the peanut butter on really, really quick and thin enough where it like almost liquefies on the bread. Don't like peanut butter? Yeah, then don't do that. What about like, what else they got? What about like almond butter or like, is that way? That's not sweet, right? What's another good spread? Kay's having a, Kay had an aneurysm. I mean, peanut butter is pretty good. You know what I heard recently about peanut butter allergies? My nephews like have like so bad. My sister's kids so bad, and just sweetest little kids, and it's been awful, sort of like watching that happen and stuff. So she really really went into like some research about this whole thing and try to figure out the best way to handle it and all kind of stuff, right? Because it's a life or death, and every fucking day it sucks. So they started doing like they met a doctor that wanted to try some like newer tests or whatever with them, and started to try to like give the kid like peanut stuff or whatever. And long story short, several years later, my amazing, awesome nephew is now enjoying peanut butter. Although he was like severely anaphylactic before, like he would like be in the hospital like a few times a week from this shit, and it was so hard to watch, obviously, but the fact is they went and ate a bunch of peanuts, and now he's fine. And then that research came out recently. Not how recent it was. That's beautiful, by the way, whatever this is. That research came out recently that said that, after they made the rule, after whatever, I forget who it was. I think it was like Anthony Fauci was leading the thing, and I think it was like, I can't remember who else was involved, but they made those big announcements about how like, no, don't give kids peanuts because it's going to help them or whatever, not to develop it later. The peanut allergies went up like, I don't want to say 70%, but it was something like that. And then they finally realized, oh, don't do that. And they gave the opposite advice. Okay, actually, give your kids peanuts. And then they went down like 40%, like after they gave that advice to give your kids peanuts. So I think they really fucked that up, at least based on what I know. Exactly. Build up a little bit of an immunity, show the body what it is, tell your body that it's not a foreign thing that needs to get attacked, And that goes for anything. Like, don't like keep your kids away from all different everything. Let your kids play in dirt. No, to an extent, obviously, But like, let your kids get dirty, and because that stuff is going to tell and then their body younger can say, oh, don't. We want to develop antibodies and whatever else they need. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but yeah. So, but I've always heard that, but until I saw it actually happen with my sister and her kid, like in real time, like it was amazing to see that. He's just like, because you see, well, we all had friends like that in school, right, that suffered from that, and it's awful, and like these people had to live a really delicate life, and like and the fact that they were able to kind of get around that just by not doing what the doctors said is crazy. It's crazy. We're talking about how my sister was able to sort of reverse her kid's peanut allergy over years of small and tiny amounts of peanut, and then increasing that slowly over time until his body was able to understand that it wasn't a foreign thing that needed to get attacked. And it's pretty crazy to think that like something that's that scary and that life or death can actually be like just played with like that. It's obviously in safe conditions. The first time like he's surrounded by doctors in a hospital when they're trying it, right? But anyway, I didn't mean to preach today. I thought it was a fun thing, fun story to tell. I like Nutella. Ooh, Nutella and jam together. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh no, those are different. You mean different sandwiches? Nutella and jam together. That sounds crazy interesting. Like maybe one of those old like raspberry chocolate things. I do love Nutella. It's pretty amazing. What are you? Wait, do I know this building? That's a beaut. You got no other ideas? Amazing. Oh, sorry, I missed your first message. Looking through the report, seems to still have the same thing, using a bunch of resources. No idea what it is. Is it, and it's not really like changing much as we move about the world? Like as we're exploring, it's not peaking or anything. Like, it's just like stable across the board, or is it? Oh no, you did say it when we're loading chunks. That's when it's a problem. I'm going to ask a stupid question right now, but I'm trying to learn stuff. But this question may be stupid. If we pre-gen the server, which we did. I think it was 8,000 chunks, 5,000, 8,000 chunks, maybe something like that. The server knows what's in those chunks because it's been done. But as I go into that world myself, obviously I'm loading that chunk on my computer and I'm updating my region files and I'm putting my PC through stress. But would the server, knowing that there's a dungeon at 1,000, 2,000 coordinates, would it know that it's there? And then me, after that being pre-gen, generating that in my world, would that cause extra stress because it maybe did it? Like, how much pre-genning of that did it actually do? Yes, it would still cause stress to the server. It will have generated it. Okay, so that is no issue. It's just revealing it then. It's not creating it. Okay. Okay, well, that doesn't help then. I don't fucking know. I don't know. And the good news is we do have like the plugin data pack genius guy in our team, on our team. So Mr. Sir is definitely going to weigh in on this when he has some time. But look, I'm going to say this. White Bear, I'm going to say this. I'm going to call today a win. We didn't remove that. We didn't remove that thing that we've been trying to figure out and remove, right? But the server is not crashing and it's not lagging out as we're flying. So we did something good. We have been flying around exploring. Today's an exploring day. Oh, I'm dying of thirst. Hold on. Today's an exploring day, and we're trying to basically look for new structures. We're checking for generation. We're basically doing some final sort of beautification checks in the server before we before we start letting everybody in. Oh shit! Oh, that's right. I'm being purged right now. And guns don't work underwater. What are you? What do you have in his hand? I might have to make the price of ammo cheaper. with all these mobs. How you doing today, Minnie? You got work leader? Hey. Oh, he's a digger, that's why. Or what are they called? A tunneler. I think these guys are the elite mobs, aren't they? I don't actually know. No. These are from the Horde. Earthquake? Where's the earthquake? Oh, it's over here. I should use my chakra thing. It's actually pretty good. Oh, I don't have it on me. Oh shit, run. Honestly, sometimes I just want to die from the purge. It's so much work to like... So much work to like, to defeat the purge. So I'm like, F it, I'll just die. Because then it leaves you alone if you die. I'm only like half, I'm not even like a third of the way done it. Alright, hold on. Let's jump. Let's run. Wasn't it today? Nice. And I'll go for the next... Oh, wait, dude. I think you mentioned that. But I already told my coworkers that I won't come in for the week, so I didn't tell them that I won't come in tomorrow. Nice. That'll be a surprise to them. I'm sure they're going to fall apart without you, but you got to take your time off, right? I would love to figure out this water glitch. Maybe we do that in a minute. I know it's gonna be a little bit dry, but like I think it's gonna be a big help. Oh gosh, I keep forgetting that I haven't drinking my water yet. No. Okay, I think I'm gonna go this way, and we're gonna try and see if we can figure out what's going on with that water. We want to try and unlock some of that water, see what's on the other side of the ocean, and then we can see what structures we have available. So trying to figure out how to tell I won't come for 2 weeks because we shouldn't start soon. That's true. Yeah, no, that's true. You need a good doctor like that. I went to the doctor, gave me the time off. Yeah. Honestly, it sounds like you needed it. You work your butt off, man, and I'm glad that you're able to take the break. It sounds like it's well deserved and needed. Remember, if you work hard, you got to play hard. Sometimes that's easier said than done, I will admit. Trash. Surprising that I didn't need to explain too deep what's wrong. I mean, you know what? You being surprised, I think, is a good thing. It shows that you're not trying to take advantage of people and all that kind of stuff. But don't let that surprise you too much into the future. I think that you should expect that people can trust you, that you understand your well-being, and that you know what's best for yourself as well as the place that you work for, right? That you shouldn't have to go into like extreme detail about, you know, a little bit maybe, yeah, but extreme detail about why you need time off or whatever. That a good boss, a good team behind you should look at you, smile, and say, "Have a nice break, homie. We'll see you when you get back." Right? Especially if they know that you work hard, which, you know, like I said, from what we've talked to you about, it seems pretty clear that you do good work. So, you deserve the time, and yeah, don't expect somebody to never need to know, but you know, you shouldn't have to explain that. Mind you, if you're taking every weekend or every week off, then yeah, maybe so. Maybe you don't have to explain then. Let's be real. There's a limit to everything, obviously. I remember when I left my last job, I quit for like new work or whatever, and you know, they weren't really giving me what I needed, you know, promotion wise and that kind of stuff. So it was a friendly move away. It was a friendly departure. But I did happen to have like 2 weeks of sick days like banked and saved over like tons of time. So I might have pissed a lot of people off just like calling up every single morning. I need to take the day off. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. My team is shot, especially one coworker where I had so many problems that Sally the person need to inform. Okay. Yeah, no, it's never. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you know what? And it shows that you're. Oh, that's kind of cool. These little the icicle structures. It shows that you're a good person and that bothers you. You know, that's all that is. Let's just be friends. All right, I think what I'm going to do, just to finish my testing, I think I'd love to, because I don't know, it was definitely ocean that was causing the issues before, so I'd love to make one final pass along this ocean here. We'll see what structures develop. Oh, was that a mushroom island? Yeah, but it's like a fake mushroom island. Oh, there's a building on it. Okay. And yeah, we'll do one more load around here in the water. So far it's looking pretty damn good. So, and then once we get to the other side, we'll go back to what we were doing because I feel like we've done everything we can. This is the final test. You glad you're helping make enough money for me to stay home, to be able to stay at home mom? Oh my gosh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a blessing, isn't it? I guess I definitely can say that, you know, although I, you know, obviously want more out of life, I'm very, very happy that I'm lucky enough to be able to spend as much time home as I do. You know, it's a lot of time I'm able to stay with the kids and just temporarily, this point in my life at least, not worked out a situation, but fell into a situation where it's actually more beneficial for me to be home to handle certain things. Now, you know, a big part of this deal was supposed to be, you know, for me to be able to pick up a few things that would save like a lot of time and money otherwise. And issue is that it's been. What am I trying to say? Like, I don't know. How am I trying to explain this? I'm trying to explain this without revealing too much. But it's like, do you ever have it where like you pay for a service or whatever, right? And then, oh gosh, was that a lag spike? Nope. I think we're good. Yeah. And then and then finally for whatever you're forced to sort of like take something over yourself, and then sort of feel ashamed about afterwards about outsourcing that. Yeah, that's what it's been lately. I don't really fully know what I'm trying to say. I guess I'm still a little bit dopey from some of the meds I took earlier. But I'm enjoying this. It's a nice chat. Thanks for being here, homies. Really don't know my boss. I only know my department. Really? So you work at a big company then? Still searching on the other side? Anyways, how was your day? It was good. I appreciate you. Had a couple of things I had to run out and do this morning, which sucks when you're not feeling well, right? Because walking 3 steps feels like 12 when you're sick. But it's good. Kids were difficult this morning, but other than that, everything's good. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, so you must work at a really big place then. You don't know your boss at all? Like, do you mean like you don't know like the owner / like manager of the company, or do you mean like you don't have any contact with any type of supervision or management? And that's kind of a dream job for me. Just like, I trust you, do your job. We'll see you at the end of the day. I love that. I love Sublime. Uh-oh. Aha! Wiper! But that's only when I got the broom out. Remember we solved the broom? Well, we didn't solve it. Mr. Sir solved it. How did Mr. Sir solve the broom problem before? We removed something. But again, 200 frames per second. And then if I remove the broom, which is actually hard. Come on. Get off. There we go. Yep. Problem solved. Yeah, I mean, only me and the boss 1 time or 2 times at Christmas party. But besides that, I only my department manager. Oh, you're right, and the plant manager. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's totally normal, right? How are those people? Pretty decent to work for? Broom issue again, I know. Removed and installed. What do you mean, mama? What do you mean removed and installed? Really wanna think. That is a massive ocean. I love all these little villages around. Bare necessities. Oh, like spike. Yeah, I've got, and my computer is doing really well right now. Okay, something's going on here now. Oh, there we go. No, I'm in the right direction. Okay. So is there maybe a really big structure here? She's loading. Drink. Wait, because you had to go through the ads, now you have to take a drink? I mean, it's not a terrible game to play. Little drinking game. Oh, Twitch ad, drink. What the fuck, man? I'm rubber banding like a bitch. Oh shit, drinking game. Oh, thanks, homie. What the frick? Okay, I'm having a problem. Game starting. Oh, chat game. Okay. Um. Well, this does not want to let me land here. Maybe? I feel like it's fine. I feel like it's just bouncing around a little. I mean, it seemed like a lag thing, right? Where it does that. Hey, homie, where'd you come from? Take you. Too hot PC. I mean, I think I'm okay. Let's see here. I don't want to update my MSI right now. Screw off. What are you doing? Stop. Why are you loading screen right now? Get out of here. I just wanted to check my PCs. Okay, there we go. There we go. No, I'm good. Boom boo doo 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 doo. Your phone's too hot. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, it gets hot outside. It's freezing right here now. It's like fucking like minus. No, it's not minus yet, but it's really, really cold here. No, okay, all right. Enough screwing around. We just hung out for a little bit and everything's fine. I'm gonna guess that either there was a big structure down there or just the server's just a little bit like getting a little tired. I don't know because we're still having that issue now over here. So, look, I'm gonna say this again and again and again. There are a lot of structures in this map. It's insane. Like these giant dungeons and all the stuff underwater, these turtles, these like mountains, these all the stuff everywhere, right? So I'm gonna say that like for that reason and the fact that it's not a modded server with all of this like whatever, I'm gonna say that maybe no, I don't know. The problem is I don't know enough about this because I'm wondering why we're continually getting the world edit, the async or the whatever fast world edit problems as we're loading structures that have already been loaded. Part of me is wondering, is there something going on that's sort of like that when that structure loads in at any point, it's in some kind of bounding box that like I have no idea, right? Yeah, it's hurting right now. It's really hurting right now. That's rough. That's a rough number. Does that mean it's slowly getting better from the last? Oh no, it's slowly getting worse, right? Very strange. Hey, what's going on, Hoff? I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for the high and thanks for loading that or refreshing that watch streak. Okay. Honestly, it seems like no, it's just the same boat. I was gonna say it seems like we're having the same issue with that same chunk, but it's just that boat. It's in a similar spot as the other one. So, all right. Let's head back to the fuck me, man. /home. The problem right now is that the server's just struggling like crazy. And look, we've been through most of the plugins. Let's go back to this for a second. I'm gonna disconnect for a moment. Well, hold on, I just teleported. Let me wait for that teleport to happen, and then I'll pop out. Oh, here we go. And then we can pop out and let the server. Thank you for those watch streaks, guys. You guys are fucking amazing. I got X-ray. Wow. I mean, I guess I could just log out here. The server knows where I am, right? Oh, there we go. Whew. There's a lot of tension in that server right now. Thanks for all these watch streaks, guys. Thank you, White Bear 2. Thank you, White Bear, for the 155, 153, whatever that is. Still getting worse? That sounds like a leak then. I don't know, man. Hope you're having a good day, Mama. So good to see you. Okay, first things first. Where's my window? There we go. Okay. So this is where we were. So tab, Teaks Tweaks, we've just disabled fully. Terraform Generator, disabled fully. Troll Boss, UI Framework, Ultimate Content. I'm not sure what Ultimate Content is. Ultimate Foods, we just did, but that one was fine. That wasn't afterwards. Ultimate Inventory. No, it can't be it, right? Vault, Vein Miner, Voice Chat, Weapon Mechanic, Fly, Wild Chest, Wolfie Utilities, and World Guard. World Guard, eh? Probably not, right? Butter toast? Yummy. Oh, man. Honestly, like, it's my favorite. Just simple butter toast. I had that a couple days ago, actually. So yummy. So satisfying. Okay, so that's the plugins. Let's move on from these plugins. Hey, Gearsy. So let's go back to... Let's go back here. Yeah, Caleb. Welcome back in, buddy. World. Just some boring old troubleshooting on the new SMP we're making here, so working our way through here slowly. All right, let's pop in. I'm in the plugins folder. Let's go over here into the data packs. World data packs. Okay, so Nullscape Celerity. Nullscape is what we're using for the end. Stellarity is what we're using for the end as well. And this is the mod that's used to make them play well together. And this is the order they're supposed to be in. So this has been tested. I've been in the end a bunch of times. Actually, White Bear, I deleted the end last night and reinstalled it. We had something called True End installed. It has like millions of downloads. It's a big data pack, but it basically just gives the dragon like a better dragon fight. Like he drops like breath on you and it just does like dive attacks. It's a more difficult dragon fight. But since we're fucking with the end so much, I thought it's just not worth it to have one more thing in there messing with stuff. So what time are we gonna stop streaming, Kale? Maybe another hour and a bit, maybe. So I think this is probably fine. Moonrise bonding with the page again. Moonrise is officially part of several important paper. Huh. So it's built into paper? Huh. Interesting. So there's no way to avoid it then. So everybody that's using a paper server is having that issue right now? Huh. Mr. Sir did talk about how we should be moving to Purper eventually. That's something maybe to talk about if that's the problem now. Later, Minnie. Always appreciate you, buddy. Interesting. Interesting. Better trees? I don't know. What does better trees use to generate? Purpose of Orca paper, so potentially could be using the same patches. That's true. Maybe it wasn't Purper he mentioned. What are the servers? What other types of servers are there? So Crop and Kettle, Shock Roam, Bound, Blazing Caves. None of these. Like Better Trees is a generation thing, but it's already been generated. And then these are all just Dungeons and Taverns. Dynamic Lights, maybe? No. Do you think Dynamic Lights is a problem? You think Purper is what? Yeah. That would make sense then if that's what Craftwell is on, because obviously Mr. Sir is in charge of what we're using over there. Explorify is a generation or a structure thing. Dynamic Lights is an interesting thing though. I'm not sure if because this would always be running, right? Well, Click, have you ever heard of problems with the Dynamic Lights data pack causing generation problems or just chunk loading problems? Let me see. That's what he says every time we ask him this. 3 days ago, extreme command load on my Minecraft 1.28 server. Tens of thousands of command per tick. Is that what the red's from? I put a respawn every 20 seconds. No, it's not. That's just a no. This isn't the problem, right? Should we pull it out, turn it off for a minute? Now the reds from the server straight up freezing. Do you think that that's because it's spamming the commands? Because like executed 65,000 commands. Do you think that it would? Do you think that it wouldn't show those in the console, but would react to them in a way, or no? I'm gonna go ahead and disable it just for shits and giggles. I don't know what else to do, right? Like I'm looking through and nothing's jumping out unless you've seen something that makes you think that there's something better to try. But that's unmodded. You know, it affects stuff with plugins. Fair, yeah, fair. Now the red is. Oh yeah, okay. Well, we can keep looking. If it doesn't sound like it's the right thing, I don't want to force it. I'll wait to see what Mr. Whitber thinks. Does put a fair amount of load on the server, given it's a server side. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Why do I keep forgetting where I'm going here? Where's my server? Did I close the window? I must have. Shit. Okay, hold on. United. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, with mods, the calculations are usually done on the client, so there wouldn't have been any issues there. Oh, that makes sense. Let's toss it. I mean, it's beautiful, but, you know, if you really, really want it, you can do something locally. Wait, is there a dynamic light fabric mod that doesn't need... I guess you're just saying that there is. Then we definitely don't need it. Sorry, I'm not even paying attention. D. Dynamic lights. D. I'll just rename the zip. You could always install... Yeah, exactly. You know what? I was going to say we'll just delete it, but no, I don't want to do anything of that without getting final input from the third member of our group. Disabled. So there are pros and cons of choosing the plugins over mods. 100%. 100% there are cons, without a doubt. You've been seeing it over the last 2 weeks. You know, I think that the configuration is way more difficult. Just due to the fact that it feels like plugins and data packs done on a vanilla server are really just. I don't want to use this word. I'm using it carefully because I enjoy everything that they do and I enjoy playing with these plugins and data packs. But the word hacky is what pops into my mind. Like, we're not changing the game and making it where this happens. We're using something in the game and making it look like that, which, you know, can be a little funny, right? For a good example, it'd be like the cloud in the bottle, where when you're trying to do double, triple jump, it's not like you're actually kind of bouncing. It's more like you're teleporting into this up a bit, like, which, you know, feels more janky, but it's definitely the right mood. So the right thing. So the reasons why, or it's the right type of feel, I guess. But the reason why we're doing it obviously is because we want the the server to be we want the server to be thing, good, great, whatever. My brain's breaking right now. Hold on one second. This is a great song, huh? Okay, I'm back. Mentally, I'm back. Solar client might, if you want to still. I bet you like there's some pretty epic lighting mods client side. I never looked into that. I mean, there's stuff like, what's that one mod called? What's it called? Starlight. There's a couple of them like that. You had to do something. It's always good to see you, buddy. Welcome back. I still smelled you. I didn't realize you left. A lot of cologne. So it's all worth it in the end, having new plugins over mods? Yes, 100%. I would say it's worth it. For a few reasons. Number one, I'm not doing this. These are great questions, by the way. I'm not doing this because I think it's better. Mods are better. Mod packs are better. In terms of like playing Minecraft in a modded way. Yeah, For sure. Oh my gosh. And people build these amazing packs, and it's sort of like, there's no reason to really, like, obviously developing your mod packs is fun, right? But my gosh, if it hasn't already been done, right? So it's sort of like, this is a much more like sort of like not like an unventured area, but it's more like it's like I said before, like more than a handful of the stuff we have on the server has like maybe a dozen downloads, right? And it's fun for me in that way, where it's like we're carving through a jungle as opposed to walking down this big beautiful paved path. And part of that's really exciting for me to kind of have these things and troubleshooting and kind of work through them. And I don't know, I enjoy that with the team that we have. They're good guys, and so it's an enjoyable process, even though we do get frustrated on occasion. And but the whole end point of all of this is very much that, in order to have a subscriber server and to have a subscriber server that sort of like represents the kind of game you play, there's no other real way around this than to... Why am I dancing? Oh. Thanks. What the hell's going on here? Oh, it's because I'm in like a half slab or something. Yeah. So yeah, in order to get everybody to be able to enjoy that, there's no other way to do it other than just to let the server take over all of the work. It's something that a lot of people do get a lot of joy out of, at least in chat, being like, oh shit, like I could actually play in this mod pack or whatever, right? And I think that's really good to have that. And although we are planning to definitely play some amazing mod packs in the future, this hopefully could be around for a long time to kind of give that taste without needing to buy the PC for it, or yeah. So in that way, it's worth it, yeah. And I enjoy it. If I was hating this and waking up every morning like, oh fuck, we gotta do this again, then probably not, yeah. I was doing something important, I'm sure. Baby, you're never there. Ow. What did Eli say a minute ago? That was me farting in my bed. Wait, what? Oh, you farted your bed. I thought you farted in your bed. I mean, that's fine. That's probably an okay place to do it. You're never, ever there. All right, back to exploring. So, I wouldn't mind checking out the stronghold. That's one of the areas we haven't seen yet. So let's just spawn in a bunch of Eyes of Ender and float over to a stronghold. What's it called? What's the Eye of Ender called? Or the... Wait, what's it called? What the fuck is that thing called with the blaze powder with it? Can we Sherman kick and have a Jenny mod server? Sure. I'd have so many girlfriends. I mean, you would? I thought you did. Wait, what? That's not what I know. Check vaults. I think... No, not those eyes. I mean, I want to have eyes to find the stronghold with, not to fill the portal with. I'll just go make some. I have all the stuff I need, I guess. I should do it as naturally as I can, right?
How do I get into the back? How do I get into the back? How do I get into the back?
Is that all I have for blaze rods? Oh, no. Thank you for your help, Mama.
How do I get into the back? How do I get into the back?
10? I mean, that's not going to cover. Well, we'll use all of ours. We're still going to probably need some more. I don't know. What's that? What do we have? It's going to give us 10. We'll do a few more. And then we'll go some pearls. What's Ender Pearl? Yeah, okay. Okay. Hey, when I gave myself the pearls, they just went into a big stack. Now I have 26 in one stack. That seems so illegal. There we go. All right.
How do I get into the back?
I've entered. Thank you. There's so many fun mod packs in CurseForge and Modern. There's so many, dude. I completely agree. And I want to, yeah, I want to go through them all. And I was for a while. Like Fantasy and I were doing them, so many mod packs for a while. But, definitely something I want to try again. I love modded Minecraft. It's so good. This is definitely a weird dark corner of the modded Minecraft arena, but called Sunlit Valley. I think his community would really love. Aw, that sounds nice. You played that one? It's a fun pack. You play it on stream now and then. Let's go. So I've probably seen it then. You'd love to play it with some friends? Nice. Well, hey, we do have, look, we have a modded server we play on, and we have Craftwell, and now we have this one as well. But I'm saying, so like, the modded server is meant to not be a long playthrough, and we always say that with everybody when we're starting, and people always hate that information later on. But the truth is, if you're playing all the mods 10, there is a time where it will be reset. It will be deleted eventually. So it's not going to be one of those things that we play forever. And then with modded servers, you can't really get the world download. It doesn't really kind of work that way, at least as far as I know. I mean, you can, but it's a little bit more of a pain in the ass as far as I remember. So it'll probably just be reset. And when we reset it is based on what you guys want. So if everyone's like, we're all done, which it kind of seems like everyone's saying, then we just restart with a new pack. You know, and whichever pack we are into at that moment. So, yeah, that one sounds nice. I don't know. The one that really got my opinion or my attention was the one we were looking at before. What's it called? Fuck, it's so good. Hightail. What is this? Is this even a mod pack? I don't know. Oh, no, it's a game you have to download. Okay, never mind. It's very, like, I don't know. It's very hard to understand what this is. I want it so bad. I want everything about this game. I don't know how I got back to this again. Damn it. Then how are they able to play? How was it able to be in Minecraft then? And you know what I mean? I'm kind of childish saying it that way. But how was it Minecraft then? Because it's Minecraft. Oh, Hypixel. That actually says a lot. Oh my fucking gosh, though. This is just so nice. This is beautiful. What's up? Good to see you, Muskie.
Muskiazilla_.
So great to see you, buddy. How you in the community? Thank you, Ray. Let's go.
Views.
Appreciate you guys. Oh, man, I heard myself being a little bit loud there.
Plow over. Oh.
Thank you for coming in. Oh, I mean, where's this audio coming from? I'm trying to hear your.
Somebody clip
your
that.
clip. Look at your. I love your homie, dude. Oh man, that was epic. Oh fuck, dude, I love that one. Oh gosh, you're able to have servers on it though. Wait. Okay, so maybe I don't fully. Let's talk more about that. Wait, what? So how is it you can host this game on a server? So like, I mean, just yeah, just like you can host, you know, like Satisfactory on a server, that kind of stuff. You mean, right? Because we could do that. Because Skyno does have all those game packages. Like, they probably gonna have this one going, right? As soon as Mr. Sir pops in, I'm gonna ask him. But if that's true, yes. Let's do it. Like, as long as everyone's cool with it. Muskie says, thanks, a friend made it for me. I mean, your friend is a fucking good friend. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's like so personalized and like actually looks really cool. But Hytale is, yeah, true. Hytale's not out. I know. Yeah, we gotta wait. What is this? It's like theaters. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. The more I watch it, the more I'm like, okay, the Minecraft is just like the bones of this have Minecraft in them, but there's not a single meat on the bone. Probably be a while still. Fair enough. I mean, this came out 6 years ago. This trailer I'm watching right now. Is there not a better trailer than this? As for the clip, I accidentally ran over a squirrel. I knew that was cheesecake. that squirrel got caked. You know, as you smash it, you run by, you're like, say cheese. Yo, what's up, Riz? Yo, exclamation point Riz. I did that thing you guys asked for. I think they made a trailer since its announcement. Oh damn. It looked like this was made, like this article was made like not long ago, but I don't think the video was. 1 day ago. Yeah, this is brand new. On the actual thing. Hytale asset editor, time-lapse preview of making it. Breaking the curse, new Hytale gameplay. Yeah, this is it. This is new Hytale gameplay. So, should we make a server with this, guys? Should we do multiplayer? I get all my news from Quebec. I love that. Quebec Corner. The game has been through a whole thing and being sold. Oh my gosh, man, this is like a deep look. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I felt kind of dumb when he first mentioned it because I know that I heard the name before. I know I've heard Hytale before, right? We've probably even had this conversation in chat, and it just like flew my mind. But with all that nonsense of sort of like being sold and bought back and all that kind of, I can imagine that being just a nightmare to deal with in terms of. No, I'm actually not playing this one, Kaylee. I'm just watching a bit of a trailer on this game, Hytale. New gameplay. I've been looking forward to Hytale for years. Maybe honestly, Kay, I feel like you've probably been the one to tell us about it. But obviously, it makes sense why I thought this was a Minecraft thing, right? And it is, right? Like, I don't know the details in the background here, but obviously they're heavily relying on Minecraft. It's called Hytale. I believe it's been developed by the Hypixel community. Yeah, this is gameplay preview. This is beautiful. But the fact that it's so recent, though, Kay, is exciting, right? Like, it makes me think that based on what White Bear said about how there was a lot of like red tape and back and forth and stuff like that, that maybe the fact that they're releasing this trailer now means that they're getting closer to finalizing all that garbage. Oh, it's very exciting. You're making me excited. Stop it. 4J Studios reforged another game worth keeping an eye on. Ooh, okay. Cool. This I'm stoked. You've sold me. Okay, if you work for them, then they deserve you. You're gonna get a commission. One more quick one. One more quick one, and then we're done. I wish I did. I mean, have you gotten close with them? It seems like you've been there a while. Maybe we can convince them to let you on the playtesting team. Oh, this is kind of cute. Huh. Is this all about gliding? Or is it just like, is there more to it than that? It's just sort of how they're showing the world off? Okay, there we go. There's my answer. What? Interesting. Cool. So this is in development right now? TBA. Let's go. Some good games to look forward to. Hytale seems like a lot of fun. Okay, let's go find a stronghold. Other way. Ooh, it like lit it up for me. That was kind of nice. Is that part of the mods that we have? Or plugins? Did it go inside? This is a game made by the developers of the old Minecraft console editions. Really? Huh. It's kind of cool.
Click,
Nice.
are you okay? I just realized you haven't sent me your daily feet pics. Oops, this isn't DMs. I just aired your shit out there.
No.
Oh, well, too late now.
They're still dirty. You gotta wait. I'll get to it. I love this particle thing. I mean, I wish I had that when I was speedrunning. I lost so many damn eyes. I mean, what? What are you? I'm not gonna say anything. Summer born in the blue. I feel like I'm getting audio from something. I don't know if I have something left over. Something left open. Oh, I do. I had a Hytale trailer playing in the background. That's why I'm hearing weird sounds. There we go. Dirty's better. You wonder what that was? I know. I thought it was like a mob attacking me before, but I love these little things in the forest. They're just randomly around, and they're like, "Oh, you need some amethyst?" Like they're sick. You're supposed to be able to cut these open, or you're supposed to cut these open. The hell am I thinking? You're supposed to be able to break them with silk touch, but if you're crouching, but I wasn't able to get to work, so I don't know. Let's throw another eye. Sounded like a battle going on. I love how everyone was just polite and just didn't say anything about it. Like, oh, I'm sure there's something going on in the background here that sounds awful, but Click's got this. Appreciate you guys. Where's the fire tornado? Did we miss that? I guess we missed the fire tornado. thought it was your phone being dumb. I should have kept it going. Believing. Streamlight. Oh, another dungeon loading here. Kind of looks like a stronghold. If a stronghold is like 10 times the size. I think we have special strongholds here, so we should get a really cool one. Oh, that's right, we do. These things are enormous. This would be fun. It looks like the broom isn't broken anymore. Well, maybe a smidge, but maybe the broom being broken is just kind of relating to like how well the server is doing, you know? Just for the sake of it, let's go into fly mode. All right, let's throw another eye at the top of this thing. We're like 2,000 blocks away. We should be getting it soon. Oh, we passed it. Oh, shit. Look out. Oh, yeah, all right. Whoa, what is this? This is just like a random little beautification thing. I kind of love that. Oh, gosh. You know, let's turn shaders back on. The water looks better with shaders for some reason. If anyone wants to learn about Hytale, go watch the past few months of video updates in Quebec Corner. We've got a cult following of very excited and frustrated people. I mean, what's it like to have the developer there probably like, you know, like being pretty like fun and or whatever. It seems like he's got a nice community. So I'm trying to say like how does he taking the whole delays and stuff if everybody else is because it must be nice for a developer to see that everyone's so excited that they're frustrated that it's taking so long. Like it must not be a negative thing, but like a positive thing. And I wonder how that kind of looks. What is this? Let's quickly explore it. I hear lava. um You think you explored that one? That's funny. Let's see how well they replay. We're gonna have to regen all this shit when we start the server because we want everyone to have access to it all, obviously. But okay, I hear guys. I think I lost. Oh, wait, I haven't gone this way yet, have I? No, this is where I came from. On the way back, I mean. Oh, there they are. Oh, there's no seeds? I think I might have got new seeds. Let me check. Tomato. Oh gosh. If you took this one out, then you left some resources. Now, I hear lava. I'm a little concerned about this. I've been in one of these things before, right? So, not that one? Okay, cool. All right. Now, do you want to help me and tell me where the lava is going to come out at me? Aha! I knew it. I knew there was a trap here. That's a good trap, dude. You just mine it away, you're not looking, and then bam. That's a good trap. Tearing at these four walls again. That would be cheating. Fair point. I guess we just leave that there. You can't take it, right? We gotta at least blow it up. Right? Boo. Uh-oh. Bow and arrow? I guess I'll leave it. I have a bow and arrow somewhere, but I don't want to fuck with it right now. Alright, off we go. I'm just a kid. All right. So which way are we headed now? Boop. This way. Be honest, Mama. When you were digging that out, did you, oops. Did you blow it up? Ah! All right, GG's. All right. I don't know where he is. Okay, this is probably where we're going, right? I mean, that's a pretty good guess. Made you jump? Yeah, same as me. Yeah, kind of freaked me out too. But that's a good thing. That means you're a good Minecrafter. The sight of an crystal sends a shiver down your spine. What's funny? Look at my map. I guess if you were actually cheating, you would know it's there because you can see the entity. It's funny. Technically, I did have it on and didn't notice, so I guess only the really good players would notice. Something's weird with a vein miner because it's not doing the thing where it outlines the blocks that you're mining. Let's go. What did I get? Oh, it's on the ground. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue. I'm blue, I'm looking up and die. Huh. White bear. Where did my thirst stuff go? Oh! It just reappeared. That was weird. Has done that before. Seems like a harmless thing, though. Paid a visit to the void, apparently. Oh, you mean the thirst thing did? I thought I meant you did. I'm gonna know what happened. Okay, I got you. There's a couple things in this game which give you extra reach. I should be using them right now, but man, this is quite a hole. Oh, I keep forgetting we have aura skills. I should be using that more often for mining and shit. The other game I was playing, I wasn't playing it, but the other game we were looking at is called Hytale, Kaylee, and it's a game like I said before, developed by Hypixel, and it looks like it's not close to being ready yet, but at least we know of it, so you can keep an eye on how that's going. Okay, here we go, guys. Ready? Yo, thanks for that 7 stream, homie. Don't listen to Wellclick, he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's been through a lot since 2018. Yeah, 2018 says K. K Blondie. Yo, thank you for that 60 stream, mama. Thanks, buddy. Okay, guys, let's do it. Let's explore the stronghold. This one's kind of brand new. I mean, not brand new, but it looks like it worked. So I don't... You know what? To be honest, I don't fully need to explore it. We could wait until we're all doing it together. I just wanted to really know that it was here. And look at the map. It's Massivo. Can you even see where the... See where the portal room is on here? I don't see it. Which is good. I mean, I probably could have looked a little bit closer, but right off the bat, I couldn't see it. So, I don't know. Maybe we leave it. I don't want to experience everything until, like, you know, people are on. Yeah. Let's leave it. But, oh gosh, now that I think about this, okay, /home. And then we'll go. / Okay, here's the thing. I think what we should do is /trash. I think what we should do is try and get to the end. Now, the reason I know we were there not too long ago, but the reason why is we have Stellarity, I think it's, I don't know. And that mod or plugin or data pack, it adds a lot of interesting things to the end, including, I think, a different way to summon the dragon. I could be wrong. But if you go to the end right now, the dragon isn't flying around. But there is a dragon egg on the perch, on the portal, with like some stuff around. There's like a chest there and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if all that's set up correctly. I would hate for us to get to the dragon and it not work. I don't want to spoil anything, but I do think we should try and spawn it just to make sure that it's all legit working and stuff. So let's do that. Spoiler alert. If anybody doesn't want to know what happens when the dragon spawns, we'll try not to experience too much. But I do love this painting, by the way. My favorite one. And Mama, I can't figure out why, but the paintings, you agree we should try? Okay, good call. I know that you mentioned the paintings don't have a thingy. I checked and I did add a painting thingy, but it's oh nice. It doesn't have a resource pack. Did you just do this? Is that how you got it to work? By just keep on putting them on the wall? Whoa! That was cool. Oh, it is working. Are these the ones you weren't seeing? It looks like it's working. Cool. No, it was a Stello. Oh, okay. Oh, that's different. Okay. Then maybe you don't have the pack yet. Okay. There is an extra special thing that we need to put in. I'll show it to you. Oh, it's called Sparkles, but Mr. Sir added it. Okay, never mind then. Okay, we'll have to figure that one out. Maybe was it a specific size that I can try? Whoa. Some of these are pretty cool. Okay, so these work. I think it's called the Portfolio data pack. And it just adds a bunch of paintings. So that works. So it's the Stellarity one. Okay, Stellarity one. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for the feedback, homie. So let's grab an end portal real quick. / set block end portal. Okay, ready? So this hasn't been entered yet, so maybe we should be in creative. No, we'll stay in survival for now, because maybe that affects the dragon somehow. End is awesome. Okay, broom. So I don't see a dragon. There's a castle up there of some kind. And then there's the special portal I was talking about that we used to craft stuff. And this is the special Stellarity portal. So let's pull it open. See, this is what I noticed. There's a chest here with like ender portal and ender chest particles. Fuck me. And so that must be an important thing. And this is kind of, they have these little stars here. So maybe you have to place something there. I have to disable Lightmatica. I had it for spawn. Doesn't carry any enchantments. It wiggles in the direction of a large opening in... Oops. Oh, gosh. I accidentally picked it up by right-clicking on it like an idiot. I didn't mean to. I can regen the looter chest, right? / looter... Looten... Reload? Oh, it's just a config file. Okay. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Oh, so end crystals. Oh, does it give you the end crystals for the first fight? Oh, that's cool. But maybe in this pack that you have to use end crystals to spawn it, and maybe that's why they weren't expecting you to know that, so they gave them to you.
How do I get in through the back?
Well, I'll leave this. But what is this? So this is a enchanted book. It doesn't carry any enchants. It don't want to look at an Enderman. It wiggles in the direction of a large opening in one of the pillars. Perhaps tossing at the altar will transform it. Ah, okay. This is what we want to try and do. So let's throw it at the portal and see what happens. This is so cool. If I do this... No, I can just delete the end and start over if we want, if it ruins something. Okay, toss it at it. Ready? I mean, maybe I right-click it. It wiggles in the direction of a large opening in the pillar, perhaps tossing it over the altar. Over the altar, okay. No? It's not wiggling. Okay. Maybe it only opens after the dragon's been killed. That would make sense, right? Do we test it? Would that be going too far? I think we have to, just to make sure it all works. Yeah, we have to. I've decided. Right now.
How do I get in through the back?
Maybe we should turn off shaders to make sure we're not missing anything. Yeah, it's like populating all the crystals. Why can't we? Whoa, okay. Crystals left 10. Ender Dragon obviously has health. Do you see the dragon though? Oh, there it is. Is it invisible? No, it's just really dark. Yo, what's up, Kasura? How you doing? Welcome in.
Gazura just raided with
How's your
12
stream?
viewers.
So it looks like you have to do. Oh, these are kind of cute. Eh? All these little like
Okay.
things in the air. What are we up to today?
Why did
He
Jeff
says he's at
leave?
college right now playing with his teacher. I like that.
That's crazy.
Playing with his teacher. What?
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell?
I mean, it's kind of cool, right? Like, damn, that's all right. We lot cool going to school in a situation like that. How you doing, buddy? Stream was amazing. Did not worry about that clip. I mean, I'm kind of worried about it. Yo, I'm glad you had a good stream, homie. Appreciate you bringing the friends by. What are you guys up to? What are you doing today? How do I kill these things? I guess an AK-47 is not gonna do it, right? Do I have weapons in here? Oh, I do. Yo, appreciate that. Thank you so much for that, homie. Let me throw that love right back because make sure I give a follow. We can return that favor one day. Super cool. What do you think of us today, man? Appreciate that follow so much. I mean the raid so much and the follow, of course. But that was awesome, dude. I appreciate you coming by so much. So right now what we're doing is we're testing out a new SMP server. A new SMP server. What the fuck is wrong with me? A new subscriber SMP, a community SMP, and involves a lot of plugins, a lot of complicated data packs and shit. So we are just kind of playing through a lot of stuff to make sure it's working. This is the dragon fight, which we weren't planning to do today, but decided to pull the trigger on it. How you doing, Mrs. R? Hope you're doing amazing, my friend. Just PvP with viewers? Nice. That sounds dope. Sounds like you have a fun community, my friend. We'll have to pop by and see your next stream. Yeah, the end does look crazy, doesn't it? I love how they have I love these little weird purple things in the air. Makes it look like radiation or something. I don't know. Pretty cool. I was gonna kill the dragon and make sure that it died, and I was gonna make sure this portal opened over there before we reset the end. But I realized I don't have a bow. You know, let me go into creative mode here. Let's do this. Let's do this the right way. How you doing, Mr. Sir? It's a pleasure to see you, my friend. I had a question for you, and now I forget what the hell it was. Well, we've been actually doing some serious troubleshooting today, and White Bear has been on point. What have we done? We removed terrain generation, I think it's called the plugin, because we found that it might have been causing some conflicts, and it did really help. But then we did have a bit of a struggle again, and we're trying to figure out what the main issue is, because it seems like you mentioned this before, and you were bang on, I think, with it being a fast or a world that new world gen one, not world edit, but the other one, that's causing the issues. And we are getting that same error over and over again, but we just don't know what's actually using that besides world gen when it happens. So the fact that we're getting that error while just walking around the world makes me think that obviously it's being used for something other than just generation. I don't know. Anyway, regardless, Yakasura, I appreciate you a ton, dude. I really enjoyed meeting your community. I hope to be able to see you guys again. And homie, you probably had a long stream, right? So go and put your feet up or whatever you gotta do. And thanks again. Thanks again, buddy. I'll see you soon, hopefully. That's sounds like a nice community. Go follow, guys. Show some love. What error? Hold on. Okay, let me slow down here. Is White Bear, are you here, buddy? He might have taken off for a bit. Error. We're talking about right. Okay, so remember how when we were loading chunks, kind of floating, not loading chunks because we did the pre-generation, but we're flying around in unloading or loading in new chunks of my map, and we would have like pretty bad slowdowns, and our TPS would go down to, we had it down to like 0.05 for a while, for a little bit. Like it seems like it was definitely based on the Spark run things that we were doing and the TPS stuff that we were checking, that it does seem like memory leak sounds about right, because it does seem to keep getting worse and worse. But then we did remove the terrain generation plugin, which seemed, although it didn't really come up with any red flags earlier, and it was a part of the original creation of the older Hellwall, terrain generation does seem like it might conflict with a few other like things. So we did get rid of it. It did seem like there was one person at least that said it was causing the same kind of problems for them, but we got rid of that, and it did seem to cause did seem to fix the issues. We flew around for a long time after that without any problems, but then all of a sudden it just kicked in again, and just so it did seem better, but it didn't solve the problem. And White Bear said that best. It seems to be like it's that fast sync world edit thing. What is it? The thing that you mentioned before. I don't even know. Yeah, I forget what it is. It's obviously not in here. It's in the server. But anyway, hopefully that makes some sense. We're gonna kill him with an AK-47, by the way. Yeah, fast async world edit. You got it, homie. Thank you. Oh, is there a second half of the fight? What are you? What are you? I don't want to learn too much about this fight. I just want to get it over with. We'll play with it when we're actually doing it. What the hell? Is he invulnerable? Could replace that with a regular world edit to see if it's fixed? Really? Because I remember you mentioned how it was a lot better, and I wanted to kind of give it the best chance possible. Okay, looks like maybe projectiles aren't a thing anymore. I'm definitely down for that if that's gonna... I'm coming at your face. You son of a bitch. So the sounds you're hearing, those are all Mr. Sir's choice. You piece of shit. Oh wait, he still has a thing. Well, I'm a bad Minecrafter. Oh, never mind. I'm a bad Minecrafter because I didn't even see that there was nothing there. I'm especially bad. They just added cages back. Oh, oh, I see it. I see what he did there. He sort of gets harder. So we didn't even need the true end thing that we got. It generally is, but if we were sure it's the problem, I don't mind reverting. We're definitely not sure for now, but we could definitely restart it and try and see if it makes a difference. Yeah, this guy already has a more difficult fight. So we had like true end, which is supposed to make the dragon fight harder, but I don't think we needed it because I took the thing out, regenerated the end, and it seems like he's still quite a tricky or quite a different fight than the vanilla fight. I mean, I'm trying to say. And this is cool. Part of this apparently means maybe we did keep that thing. Apparently what happens is a part of this is that the dragon goes to the portal and sits here for the final kill, just to be dramatic. And I kind of love that. That's a nice touch. Okay, I don't see. Don't ruin it. Okay. God Slayer was the challenge we completed. Nice. So he prostrates himself. I mean, what? I mean, what? I want to get that. I don't care. I want to get it. I don't care. I don't care that I'm going to ruin and spoil something for me. Life crystal. Standing still rapidly replenishes health. Oh. So here, Stellarity. This has tons of like artifacts and fun shit. So it has like it also has like, hey, is it Art Nouveau? The one that gives you books, like the launch book and stuff. Those exist in Stellarity. So it's too bad you can't get them in the overworld, but maybe we can rerun loot tables or something, because man, it'd be so sick to be able to get some of these, but maybe they're better end game. I don't know. Oh gosh. Okay, so it looks like it's good so far. I will go into the portal to test it real quick, but maybe we can, what's this? This is like a world edit thing, or Lightmatica. I gotta delete Lightmatica, because I had it on earlier for the spawn, and now I don't know what to do with it, but every time I load into the end, it gives me the Lightmatica screen, which is super annoying. Get out of here. Okay, where's the end gateway? Let's quickly check it, and then we can get the hell out of here. I'm gonna delete this. Yeah. Whoa! What is this? Dragon wings, sturdy scales, for decent production, and the cost of flight speed. Whoa. I did set it up where you get elytra when you kill the dragon. I like the way elytras look in this. You can get 3 types of elytras. You get an elytra that's dropped by a phantom, and that elytra, I think it fails after a little while. Like you can't go a certain distance with it. It's kind of like a shitty like first tier elytra, but you get it from phantoms. It's like a 10% drop chance or something. Then you get this, which drops from the dragon. I think it's also found in the end cities. And then the last one you get is called like something goddess wings, and you can find her in the end, and she's all like multicolored and shit, and drops like better elytra wings. Pretty dope for a data pack. I mean, it's pretty fucking dope. I don't see where. Damn it! Hold on, I gotta find this end gateway. Unless it was put somewhere special. Oh. Looks like a Pyro Banana. Pyro Banana build. Apparently he's been kicking ass on the server. We gotta go check that out soon. What the fuck? What? Oh, it did work. I was like, what the fuck has happened? Weird that this didn't generate special. Not weird. I guess it's pretty whatever. Okay, so that worked. Yep. Okay, great. Then we'll check this thing out, and then we're gonna get the hell out of here. Is anything regen in here?
How do I get in through the back?
No. Anything else we need to look at? I think we're good. I'm curious what this is, but I don't think it's important, so we won't spoil it until later. Yeah. Do you think they changed this at all? No, in Stellarity they did. They changed everything. Fast forward mode. No, that's the same one, right? Yeah, this is the same one, right? Wait, did they change this? This is different. Whatever. Now's not the time. Mr. Sir, I deleted all the Waystone information, so we should be back to normal with that stuff. Not have the other ones kind of randomly land. Oh, Mr. Sir, before you go, I got so many things to talk to you about. The seasons data pack we added didn't actually really work. I don't know why. Really annoying because it looked like it was going to work great and then it just didn't. So I found another one that's actually a plugin, and I was hesitant before because it only has like 120 downloads or whatever, and I was like nervous about it. But the dev really did put his shit together and worked hard and kind of explained how he made it really unobtrusive and stuff. And we installed it, and the grass is beautiful here in the summer, and I love that gets to change because I was so annoyed about how gray and gross it looked. Look behind me. You see that gray grass down there? That's how it normally looks. But also the best part, the part that got me excited, was that if you look at the F3 screen, we're in a plains biome right now. So it doesn't actually fuck with the biomes like the other one did. So it just comes in and does a visual change. And it doesn't change the biomes, which fucks with the mobs and shit. So this is way better. And it's not popular, but it's better. So I'm very happy. And as long as you approve and everything, then I think we'll lock it in. But the only thing, I can mention this already, it looks beautiful down there because we were flying down there, but it does do that thing where obviously it'll change. Like the color of the grass will kind of get a little bit changey and wonky. As long as it's working, then you're happy. Okay, I'm happy then. So we will see different colored grass on occasion, but I think that's more than okay, considering the benefits we get from it. Yeah, so we basically unlocked all of this today. We flew around and unloaded all this stuff, and I don't know. I feel like we're doing okay, but there's something inside. There's something that has to do with when flying around, it's just causing the server to be really unhappy. And I think that and what I've been kind of saying all stream is that we have so many structures, so many things that are loading in, that even with the most, what's the word? Like the most optimized server possible, it's gonna be a slow thing, right? Like it's loading chunks that have even already been pre-genned by the server. It must cause a bit of an issue. Like maybe I can fly around a little to show you the issue we were having. Because I noticed you just ran the Spark profiler, so it might be a good time to do that. It shouldn't? What, it shouldn't have an issue with... Really? Okay. So it's maybe because I was just trying to be like, look, maybe it's just something we're gonna have to deal with. But if you're saying that that's not true, and we shouldn't, we should. I don't want to say we should have better, but you know what I mean, right? Because we're pretty blessed as it is. But I mean, if you think it should be better, then I'm more than happy to try and get that happening. But I'm also just trying to like be okay with it if that's the case, because it's something that we're doing. What we're doing here isn't super normal, right? Like it's not very common that 150 plug-in data packs get thrown in, right? Like I'm sure it happens, but huh? Did this just solve the mystery? No, there's no mob here, unless that's him. Oh, is that happen every time a mob gets loaded in? Oh, that would be amazing if that's what that means, because then you don't have to find him. You can just look for those giant streaks in the sky. Sorry, I guess I'm just. We're getting an unsafe park building up. Oh, well, I don't know what that means, which is good. That means that we're onto something new and different now. Unsafe park building up. Is that a world generation thing? I love these Elytra, by the way. Oh, I actually had that window open earlier. I wasn't sure, Mr. White Bear and I. White Bear and I were looking at this, and I wasn't sure if I could show this on screen. I don't see any valuable information here, but it's probably I can show this, right? This is what we were looking at before. I just didn't fully understand what I was looking at, and this looks way different. I mean, do I still have it open from before? I could probably show you the old one. I do. That's amazing. Okay, I can show you the old test. You can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, all right. So this is what we're at right now. This is what you just showed, right? Back earlier this stream when we ran this with White Bear, this is the results that we got here. And then we removed terrain generator, and then it got a lot smoother. But that could have just been because we reset the server, you know? So this is the old one, and then this is the new one. Scroll down. This is it. See what's causing the problem? Is it down? Where does it? I couldn't actually find that information. Server thread 100%. Where does it show you the problem? Down here? Expand the percent. This. Do a little dance. So unknown Java language, GC active, not walkable. You go whatever has the highest, right? So Java language, obviously Java's the highest, but that's like the game's running off that, right? Unknown Java native, keep expanding. Oh, I see. Yeah. Gotcha, homie. Thank you. Thank you for dumbing shit down for me. Tick server. I mean, oops. Get down to 9. This is actually kind of fun. This is like satisfying my brain. Oh, we there? Man, why is it still? So that was a memory. So this is what a memory leak looks like. Interesting. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Pa. Oh my gosh, she's upside down right now. Let me give her a treat. Trying to be quiet with the bag, not to disturb her. So memory leak, huh? Well, that's not cool. If you see a spotted leaf one, that's what we were looking for. So let me explain that. Go lay down. I'm not Hassan. I just asked nicely. You see the spotted leaf one, and a lot of entities being loaded and checked. Then yeah, usually. So we went and did some research on the spotted spotted leaf thing because White Bear came back with the same kind of thing, right? And you said that earlier. So we did some research on it, and actually, can probably just go through what we were doing by just flicking through the thing here. We were looking at what stuff Spotted Leaf actually developed, and this is really the only plugin that he worked on, and we're not using it, obviously. So we started looking kind of like through. I love that we can just kind of go through the history here. So then we found async fast async world edit, which is a Spotted Leaf thing, and we thought, fuck, like that makes sense that would be connected because there's literally nothing else that he's doing that we are using. And then we found this Spotted Leaf Moonrise memory link. This is what not we White Bear found this, and noticed that obviously the elite mobs was an issue. But I think that you already knew that, Mr. Sir, because I looked in there and noticed that elite mobs was already disabled. And we were having really bad errors with it disabled. And I actually re-enabled it without realizing why it was disabled after we were doing troubleshooting. And when we reloaded the server, it ran really, really well. So I don't think elite mobs is the problem because we were having such a big problem with it disabled. And when we turned it back on, it didn't make the problem worse by any means. It was even better than it was. So you removed it because of that? Yeah. But that's good then? Yeah. We tested it and we think that it's okay because the issues we were having were really bad without it enabled. But it's working now, and it seemed to be better. But we're still having some minor problems. But yeah, we're sure you probably found that. That's probably how that happened. And then as we went through, we realized that that it's actually what's it called, Moonrise or whatever. It's actually a part of Paper now. Did you know that? Fucking guy, stop reading my mind, man. Stop knowing everything before I tell it to you. So I don't know if that's an issue. Then we noticed that dynamic lights. Some people were having problems with, so we tried turning off dynamic lights. That didn't solve the problem. And then we gave up, and then you showed up. Essentially, that's what happened. And then this is us now. So, I don't know, man. And we've been floating through. There it is. Yeah, we've been just kind of floating through everything and thinking about maybe if it's possibly causing a problem. Sorry, buddy. Guy who made a lot of memory optimizations on Paper. His name's that's the guy who did it. His name's Spotted Leaf. When something in his stuff is throwing problems, something is hitting his optimizations. Oh. Okay. So if Moonrise is the thing that's throwing all the issues, right? Or we're seeing issues, is that really, because it seems like Moonrise is like a Forge mod. Basically means the system is trying to stop whatever's causing. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so it's not actually maybe causing the problems, but it's getting involved, maybe. Man, many times I'm muting during the stream to cough stuff up. Nothing anyone needed to know. Moonrise is like the bouncer in the bar. I love it. Tell the plugins to get in line. Fucking, thank you. I usually often tell Mr. Sort to treat me like I'm 5 or 18. So he knows how to speak to me. When they don't listen, it throws issues. Okay, well, so we know that Spotted Leaf isn't the problem. We just know that it's sort of our bouncer, right? So is there anything we can do to get whatever Moonrise to send us a message and tell us why it's pissed? We built this city. Ooh. I do like shop talk every now and then. So by all means. Nope, that's why memory leaks suck. Gotta go plug in my plugin. Okay. So, and if we decided that the issue wasn't really happening in the older Craftwell or the older Hellwell, that doesn't necessarily mean it wasn't there, right? Like we could have just not been experiencing it for whatever reason. Fuck me. Okay. Because that really does complicate things. So would it make sense to spend some time, highlight every single one of them, delete them all, put them in a folder, and then start the server up, run around, start the server up, like keep on like one after the other, right? Like that's not the only way we're gonna do this. Didn't it have to do with villagers? You mentioned something about it having to do with it. Yeah, you did. Yeah. And then did we ever actually run the? I think we turned everything off, or you did, right? But did we actually ever just try to completely disable this? You know, and then slash home. To completely disabling it and just running with it for a while. You have not. Well, fuck. That's me being a dumbass then. I really honestly thought that was happening. Or at least did it once. And I thought we determined in chat. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't click that. Okay. All right. It's been reset. I disabled the homies. And I love that. I love that data pack, but fuck it right in the A if it's being a problem with, if it's causing a problem. Like I am not, there is not a single plug in here. Maybe disasters, but there's not a single plug in here that I wouldn't just drop if it fixed these issues. Because, you know, I do feel like I'm kind of like the gremlin running in, just throwing things in, right? And then we're all trying to figure out the problems that I'm causing by throwing stuff in. So I'm very aware that, you know, I need to be cautious, and I'm open to feedback as well. So while that's restarting, which is almost done, I'm going to quickly run upstairs and check on something. I'll be back in 1 sec. Okay. Part of the process, very common. Yeah, well said. Good advice. I've learned that for sure. And like I said before you were here, I think the question stemmed, or my answer stemmed from a question from Kay. There was something like, why go the route of, or is it worth it to go through all this to make the plugin server, right? And along with my answers of saying like yes, just due to the subserver sort of easily connectability thing, the other main of the reasons, like and I hate to even say this kind of with you here, but I fucking like it. Like I enjoy troubleshooting. I like learning this shit, and I say that loosely, saying I don't want to say this with you here, but I know that you enjoy it too, and I think that that's definitely a part of this that makes me want to keep on doing it, is because it's enjoyable and I'm learning a lot, and it's fun to kind of like troubleshoot this shit and find solutions. Yeah, it's fun. So. I know some people have a hard time understanding that, but I'm like, no, this is fun, like figuring out how the puzzle fits together. All right, so we have villagers denied now. Plus, you learn so much more about diving. No question, homie. No question. That's how it goes making mod packs too for me. I just add everyone that sounds fun to fix it after it doesn't launch. 100%. Oh, we're changing the sound on this. Let's change it to something like also innuendo-y. But just short, like boop, done. As opposed to like, because it's a lot of times I'll be like in like 4 or 5 chests trying to find something. Maybe just like, I don't know, we'll think of it. You got some good ones, so we'll leave it for now, but it's been put out there. Why am I here? Ow! What'd I do? Wait, why am I taking damage? What? What's broken? No. Sleep it off. What's going on? Oh, I'm thirsty. Thanks. Does lightning make you more thirsty? It just triggered it. It was really, really good timing. Yeah, like a moan. Exactly. Instead of just getting told, no question. And I know that everybody kind of feels that same way, or they should. But my gosh, is that fucking true? Like just trying to, let me just quickly figure this out. Versus like being told, my gosh, like, or it's just like following your map versus like looking up and being like, how do I get there, right? Like you do that once, you're like, how do I get there once, and you'll know forever. But you follow a map, and 10 years down the road, you still won't know how to get there.
Do you know what a blinker is? Well, I just took 3 and I'm enjoying life lull.
Urban Dictionary. I mean, of course I know what it is. Of course I know what it means. What do you think? What do you think I am? Oh, nice. That's so funny. I mean, when is that? I thought that was the only way to do it. That's weird. Okay. Yes, thank you for the thirst reminder. Okay, let's go. I gotta quickly run out now and Eli, that's the funniest thing. And quickly load some chunks. Okay, Mr. Sir, are you looking at the thing right now? You know, like Well, I took 3 at algebra. Yeah, I don't know that. You're. I mean, he's influencing my grammar pretty nicely. I appreciate that. Hey guys, I'll be up in a minute. All right, so we're looking at the thingy. Oh, spawn some villagers in. Okay. Well, there's probably some here. Yeah, there's 2 right here. Or 3. They have to be new? Ooh. Oh, it's like actually spawn them in. Sausage party in here. Like, I added new ones to the party of other ones. I could do it somewhere else, since if these are already loaded in, I don't want to mess with our test. Do it on my base. I have all my villagers are in a drawer now. Well, not anymore because we deleted the thing, but all the villagers that I have are in a drawer. Egg villager. Because they get shot by lightning. Where you guys going? On my bed? No, they're like, there's nothing down here. They're like looking. This is cute. They're actually like looking around the house, like they just moved in. Like, what do we got here? That's where the issue was. I was like, okay, I got you. Okay. We get so many new. I love that. Mama had such a problem getting a mini villager. Feel smoother. Give him a job. They have jobs. Like trade with them, you mean? Emeralds. Hey, if it was a villager thing, that was a very, very late add-on in the old Craftwell. And I would be very, very, very... I would understand if that was the problem. Maybe too, because they wouldn't give me what I wanted. Where's the one I just traded with? Kill them all! I mean... I can't. It's too blatant. It's too real. Okay, hold on. Wait. How do I block the screen with something? There's got to be there's got to be like a TOS thing here. Hold on. Like this. Where'd they go? They all left. Mr. Sir's got the gun out. Where'd they all go? Did you just kill them all? Look, I don't admit this, but I was maybe looking forward to that. I was trying to get some of my... Never mind. I mean, whatever. Fine. Let's go find a squirrel or something. It's fine. No, they weren't murdered. They were disappeared. I mean, that was the most humane way to possibly do it. So, this doesn't have a soul. This doesn't have a soul. Anything else? This doesn't have a soul. This doesn't have a soul. This doesn't have... Oh, that counts. Whoa! What is this? A mythic quest. I've never done mythic. 258... Slay 258 skeletons. Okay, this is my new thing. I'm keeping that on me now. No villagers are harmed in the death of those villagers. That's such a good one. What the fuck am I saying? Yeah, so I think we're done here for now. That seems... Do you think... we're not gonna obviously start saying whether it worked or not, but does it seem like that is doing something? Also, this is bugging me because I've changed the config, but it doesn't want to work. I mean, it works, but it doesn't want to make it longer. That's what she said. We'll listen to them again and try the same thing. Oh, shit. Yeah. Good call. Okay. All right. We'll do that. And then that'll be our final test for the day. We'll call it at that. Disconnect. Ah, fucking stupid. Okay, restart. Okay. I have a good feeling about this. I really do. I feel like me adding this last month was about the time things started going awry. And I could see that every time it sees a villager, it tries to convert it and do all that stuff it has to do with it. Yeah, I could see that being a problem. And I love the plugin, but I hate the issues, obviously. So that means it's gonna have to leave. I wonder if there's another option for that. I wasn't waiting for the restart, which is probably already done almost. Click villagers, shoekeepers. What's this? Oh, shopkeepers. That's like shoekeeper. Is it like in a tree and there's owls with Keebler? Will it fix the water by chance? Probably not. Probably not. That's the next thing I'm gonna work on next stream. I have to figure that out. All right, let's see. Wait for all the resource packs to load. It does seem a little more framey, doesn't it? Not that that would really fully mean that, but or mean anything, but because the world is loading in. No, okay, hold on. Can we perhaps grab this and bring it over? That'd be a hell of a lot easier. So let's do that. And then this. Like that. Boop. That's much better, isn't it? Oh, really? Yeah, I did. Let's double check, though. Doesn't it feel fine? Damn, I was kind of hoping that would break. Not very often to see that, but... Try to anchor a villager? Good call. I'll also claim one, too. Are they dead? No.
How do I get into the back? do I get in through the...
Now remove their jobs. Oh, I just broke all those because I'm in creative mode. Shit. These guys have been traded with? Yeah, they haven't. I love the sound of like chains being shackled when you do that. I don't want to waste my time. No.
How do I get in through the back? How do I get in through the back?
There's no way possibly to shoot them. Not that I'm trying. Not that I'm trying. That would be bad. But I mean, like, I can't, like, shift right click with a gun. Because it just picks them up. And I can't regular right click with a gun because that opens up their trading things. Oh, man. Dance. Dance. He's like, no. No clue then? Because it's working fine right now? It's working fine right now, right? So, then... like, technically then, this shouldn't, like, this right here should still, because we haven't made any other changes. So that means that this shouldn't really cause, like, it should, no, slowdowns are normal, right? Any server is going to be slowed down up here. But I mean, like, this shouldn't cause the same issues we saw before, like, or, I don't know, man. Fuck, my brain's broken, man. Let's, obviously, we got to think about this some more. There's still a pending issue, but it's not something that's not going to be fixable, that's for sure. What's up, Moonpaw? I know any better. I think today's violence. I mean, we would think about that every day, but today there might have been. Look. There's two ways to test a villager being removed. There's the easy way and there's the fun way. What's the pending issue? The pending issue is the slowdown / kind of like clog up that happens when we kind of explore new issues or new chunks, where like we start to get real big slowdowns where the TPS drops down to like, you know, single digits and all that kind of stuff. Like that's while we're kind of exploring the world. Because even with a pre-gen, you think that would solve some of that, but right now we are almost going straight into like new chunks. Right now, can I open up Z here? There we go. Yeah, so we're going straight into not new chunks, but new chunks for me, which were causing the issues before, which we couldn't really understand because, like I said, we did pre-generate this world. So, but if I fly through here and try to load in these chunks, this is where we have the problems, where the TPS just drops and it stays there, which is interesting. It's not like, at least maybe I'm mistaken, but that's what I remember being the issue, at least before. Maybe not even from today, because White Bear did say that when we stopped moving, it did solve the problem. And then that's where the conversation started, where it was like, well, look, like, you know, any server is going to slow down a little when you're moving into new chunks. But then the conversation came up about pre-generating. And like, if the structures already exist, then revealing them shouldn't really be an issue. Like recreating them, yeah, but That's a nice jungle, by the way. So you know what? Yeah. Maybe maybe not gonna figure it out right now, but this testing's good. You're still inside the pre-gen area. Well, we weren't exploring. That's what I'm trying to say is that we weren't actually generating new chunks and like rendering blocks and stuff because we were only staying within the pre-render. But the issue doesn't happen when we fly around in our map that's already been revealed. But it did happen every time we went into the unrevealed part of our own map, which is a strange thing. I know that shouldn't really because it's a client side thing, but that was the issue. That's why I'm flying around in here because this is what was triggering it before, and then basically we just like fly back home and TPS would be like -1 or I can be like 0.56 or whatever. Running ticks. Okay, right, but you're rendering ticked entities for the first time. Yeah, well that's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying. I didn't know the words. But that's exactly what I was saying. I'm like, okay, because like there's these structures full of entities, right? Loot containers, yes. Dungeon spawns, yeah. Like things like things like banners and other things that are sort of like lots of like chests and barrels. So that got to be it, right? Because even though because that's what that was, and and maybe we didn't have the right people to get the best answer out of that. But the question definitely was, once it's been pre-generated, if I in my world go and load a chunk that has the structure in it, is that something that the server is going to have to like pay the price for? And like the answer is yes, right? Because well, partly we're going to be sharing it obviously because I'm going to be rendering everything in my world visually, but then the server is going to be because those entities and stuff aren't rendered in until you're in those chunks, right? Yeah. So yeah, okay, good. So my kind of understanding does kind of track here then, where like us flying into these areas, like, and I'll say this for the last time. I've said this 10 times today, but it seems like a good concluding thing to say here. In a world such as this, where structures and dungeons and shit is just everywhere as part of the fun and excitement of the world, I think part of the price to pay for that is a careful is exploring carefully in a way, I guess, right? Where you don't do it in a way where look at all these fucking turtles. Where you don't do it in a way where I guess we overly stress. I don't know. We're gonna have to do a little bit more troubleshooting in here and figure out the best way to do it. But some things I have been considering is removing one or two structure spawning generating mods. Which wouldn't really help at this point because it's already been generating shit. I should have thought about that. But in order to we could always redo it, I guess. But my point is it may not be something that's going to be absolutely removed because of what we're trying to do here, but it is something that I think we can still work on and sort of lower our expectations about sort of what's going to get fixed on it. I think that's probably the way to go. A new sound for the pack. Look at these fucking turtles. That's a good one, actually. I like that one. Turtle gang. Look at all these fucking turtles. Oh man. All right, I love you guys. That was fun. I'm gonna deke out now. Help the kids with their homework, and I will be back soon. Oh, so the new seasons thing, Mr. Sir, at the top you can see it gives us a little bar, which you can't fully see because of my chat thing, but it says day 17, year 1, and then it says summer, meaning that I had to get it one more time. Look at these fucking turtles. There you go. I did it even better for you. So it says summer at the top, but I like it because it kind of like tracks along with how long the world's been open, because it's like year 1, day 17. So it's kind of like, year 12, day 430, like, or day 300, and, 47. So I think, we can kind of track the world with that. It's kind of nice. And also know when the season's going to be over, which is actually really nice to know that shit. Because we're about to hit autumn now. It's going to be rough. Actually, that's not true. I don't know if that's true. Should we raid out, guys? Anywhere you guys want to go? Jamal, Nisa. Dum dum, yeah, Deep Sky Miner, Math Girl. Do. Captain Beansprout, Doru. What do you guys think? Thank you, Mama, for being here. We'll see you guys tomorrow for round 17. It's been fun. All right, I'm just gonna pick a random. We are gonna go and see the builder god. Builder god Jamal. Jamal's not real. Jamal's a figment of all of our imaginations. Because I don't think anybody can can perform making as much amazing structures as Jamal.
I can't speak.
What a friggin' Chad.
Okay. That website has a lot of good inspiration. Listen,
I'm struggling.
I'm losing my
Jamal
mind.
on the
knowing about-
wall for us all. Balls to the wall. Don't fall, because there's balls. All right, love you guys. See you soon. Enjoy the 10-second outro.